Hello and welcome to the School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your headmaster Magic Sheep, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by Evelyn Sometimes. You can say hi.
Hi.
The Tipsy Tiger.
Why, hello there.
Bonnie or Sweet and Lore.
Hi.
And Cherney Adventures.
Hello.
And Doofus Domain Cleric.
We're in danger.
If you would like to be part of helping the Magic Academy grow, we would love it if you would go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss a new episode. We are going to start reading comments from the videos live on stream, so make sure that your comment is down below so you have a chance for your comment to be read next time on stream. Are you magical creatures and faith things ready for Odyssey of the Dragonlords?
All right, let's go.
do it.
Heck yeah. Last time, who do you guys want to do this? Who wants inspiration? Y'all might need it.
Hey. Not me forgetting everything that happened last session. We strategized a lot. And
We strategized and we got some stuff, and then Gaius hit on me and everybody got really mad about it.
And we hid lockpicks on our person and the beeswax, and we managed to hide them successfully from Gaius.
All right. I'll do it.
Sorry,
So you guys-
Motherfucker named Gaius.
You guys had gotten done on the Rock of Esther, and we're kind of planning out what to do in your last 24 hours before you decided to 23 hours, I believe, if I'm being absolutely correct. 21 hours. Time just got shorter. Before you guys went up on the Rock of Esther, sacrifice yourself to save the Princess Anora. You guys were kind of guessing what to do at first, but the first thing that you guys definitely wanted to do was to go speak to Pythor to understand what was happening with the chains. How much were they?
Vulcan?
Were they Vulcan? I always call him Pythor. Gosh dang it. Vulcan, to understand more about the chains on the rock.
Such an insult to Vulcan.
I know it is. Going in, you spoke to Vulcan, and he basically says they're pretty average. So you could probably hit them or unlock them. That they're not going to be some type of magical challenge, and they're not mithril made, which was a key component. Then you guys get a little bit of a. I believe at that point you guys talked to him for a little bit longer before heading off to Gaius. And going to see what's up with him. And boy, did you find what was up. Going over to speak to Gaius, Tatiana took lead and sat next to him as he piously talked about how amazing he was and about how he was basically just going to end your guys' life. Then
Yeah, I found out what's up, all right. It's not pretty.
Adrian did bark for a moment as they said, "Where's my armor?" And Gaius admitted to owning the armor of Gregor Horath and having it stored in his home location. Oh my gosh, I'll get to this in a second. Then we have I broke. Hi. The Gaius then decided to hit on Tatiana before they left. And it was not well received. And it definitely shook up the party a little bit before heading off to see Love in the vineyards. And doing a quick check-in. Cal, leading the party down to the vineyards, was able to kind of check up, see what's happening, and met with Love and discussed making sure that the pendant of Tiermus was properly taken care of and that it was going to be retrieved and moved on to someone in the family line if the worst came to everything. Then the party was interrupted, their nice hot cocoa readings, by Kyra, who decided to come in and help devise a plan. Seeing that the heroes had making quite a ruckus within Astoria, recommended that they help out, figure out what's going on, and was able to kind of say, I have this. Shortly after of time you guys spent just talking and bonding over hot cocoa and with Love, you set your sights down to the Rock of Estor, where you were to meet your ultimate demise. You arrived and were anointed with oils and listen to a extremely long centaur Gregorian chant. As you then proceeded to berate Gaius further because your hatred for him is so strong, and proceed to go up onto the Rock of Estor, where you waited for a moment. A few moments passed by, waiting for the basilisk to take your life, and you were not surprised that the basilisk did not come. Shortly after, you found that the Gaius, in his frustrations, after about 10 minutes, said, "Okay, enough of this," and instructed the harpies to kind of get a little bit closer, not to attack quite yet, but to zoom in. One round of combat has taken place, and you guys were attempting to get out of your chains. I believe Adrian had a glamour, so that way their chains looked like they were there, but they were in fact not there. A minor illusion, to be exact. Because I think glamour is a spell. I've just never seen it.
Yeah, glamour is like a specific other thing, but technically the word does work for both.
Yeah. And that's where we leave off with the party hoping to make it through the night. The terms and conditions are to survive through the night until morning and to not leave the Rock of Estor. Before we hop in, thank you Turk Accented and Chrissy Crits for 6 subs and the bits. Hi, are you okay? Hi, what's up?
I think that's actually 7 because Turk subscribed with Prime, Chrissy gifted 5, and then Chrissy subbed.
And bits.
And bits. Vactari,
And
Evelyn,
bits.
Sometimes Leaked Prison, Miss Sugar Crush, and Felix. I hope you enjoy being part of the Magicians and enjoy your new emotes. Thank you guys so much.
I will
Yeah.
enjoy the emotes I made. Thank you very much.
Magic, do you mind terribly if I add just one thing that I thought was great from last session? Is that
Yes.
Lav and Kyra worked together to cause a distraction by saying the vineyard was on fire, which has eliminated some of the soldiers possibly bugging us problem.
Correct.
So go Lav, we love you.
Y'all are hype in chat. Hi.
Hype, hype,
All
hype.
D3 or C.
Well then.
Damn.
You know how to make me, you know that there's not many people that can make me speechless. Sarah can repeatedly, and I'm not ready for Strahd.
It's phenomenal and I'm in love with it.
I'm so
I need an
I'm
adult.
so excited.
So,
Doofus, I'm gonna hold your hand so hard.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
we're going to start off with Tatiana with Diana on deck.
Cool, I'm still in my trance, so next.
So with my turn, I am going to attempt one more time with my action to unlock Krea's chains. So this is a dex check. Don't fail me now, dice.
I believe in you. You can do it.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice. So as you go to pick the lock, you kind of wiggle it in, and this time you take a deep breath to kind of center yourself, and you hear it as it kind of pops open for just a minute, and the loud clink of the chains hits the ground.
Adrian, I did it. I picked a lock. Anyway, I'm going to go get the weapons now.
Wait, double high five.
Boom. Absolutely double high five, Krea, as they're out of the chains. Though Diana always has a bit of a moment where like lowers the hands because of the height
Yes.
difference.
For you, it's less of a high five and more of a mid five.
And I am going to now with my movement, I am going to, let's see how far I can get. Can I get to the other side? I absolutely can. I am going to move around. Oh, it's set to combat turn and I can't move.
Because there you go.
Thank you, Magic Daddy. So I'm gonna go. Diana, well, in what true Diana fashion, everything is a goddamn triathlon. So just sprinting across the tiny rock. And is going to reach in to grab the bag of weapons. Do you want me to use that as my bonus action, or is that a free object interaction?
To pull them out,
Yes.
because
Just to
they're
pull out
kind
the
of
sack.
because you weighted them down, it's going to be an action.
Oh, I can't grab them yet then because I already used an action to unlock Krea's chains. So what I'll do then, I'll make it to the other side and then I'm going to whip around, look at the harpy and just go, I've got my eye on you. Bonus action Hunter's Mark. And then it's my stim phase turn.
That is.
So my little Aaron, my sweet little New Yorker boy, for those of you who don't remember Evelyn's New Yorker impression.
Hey, can I get a bagel over here?
This is officially canon. Aaron is going to fly down to the harpy that was bothering Krea. And what are you going to do, little guy? What are you going to do, little guy? He is going to do a piercing screech. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from this harpy, please?
Can you ping which one?
The one that came, I think this one. This one.
Okay, absolutely. Constitution's.
Because it landed up there, and I was like, "Can I help?"
Yeah,
you?
very much the one that Krea said, "Can I help you?" To you see this little bird just swoop in, and you see Diana says, "Like, come on, Aaron, go!" And Aaron is going to let out this deafening screech. What was my con save?
That was a 5.
That's a fail, my friend. That's going to be 1d6 of psychic damage.
Absolutely.
3 psychic damage, and the harpy is deafened until the beginning of the stim phase next turn.
How much damage?
That is 3.
Okay.
3 psychic damage. And you see Diana very much is like in element of, we go here, we do this. This is what I've been training for, god damn it.
You see as your mechanical bird kind of screeches at the harpy, it reacts strangely and kind of twitches midair as it receives this like attack on its own ears.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant noise. I do apologize in advance, but thankfully it only targets the one creature. So it does sound like, imagine, the way I would imagine Aaron's screech is that horrible screeching of like brakes on a car or something like that. I'm sorry, it's awful, but it does its job. And that's my turn.
It's then going to be the harpy over here who is going to take its turn to swoop down to you, crossing the edge. No, it's not. It's not. I forgot that it's a harpy. Diana.
What's up?
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Right, because I did not put in the beeswax.
As it starts to lure you back to where you were supposed to be.
Oh dear. Well, that is a whopping hot, beautiful 7.
7 does not meet the DC. So you are charmed by the harpy.
No.
Target must move, and it lures you back over to where you were previously. And you see as Diana in this moment becomes kind of like their eyes just kind of go into a default state, and they just walk like kind of meandering back, and then just put their hands behind their back and just lean against the stone. Adrian.
Cool. I'm not panicking at all. I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attempt to unlock the shackles on Cal.
Go for it.
Where's my button?
Is Cal just twisting in the wind right now, Journey? What is happening here?
Cal is just going.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I do a worry.
Okay, why is it not letting me roll? I'm pressing all the buttons.
Is it your turn?
It is.
Don't mind me,
Adrian. You're using your thieves tools?
Yes.
There you go. Click it on the thingy.
I'm clicking it on the thing. Don't mind me. I'm a himbo trying to learn technology with the new upgrade.
You go into your inventory. You click on thieves tools. It pops up in chat, and then you hit use thieves tools.
I don't have used thieves tools on here. I will send you a screenshot. I will roll dice on here. 1 second.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
If you it's when you click on the tool, like the little like if you hover over the thieves tools in your inventory, then you can click on it.
That's gonna be 16.
16 meets the DC.
I'm useful. Awesome. And for my movement,
Diana's just sitting against the rock going, "Oh, my training was for nothing."
Don't worry, Diana.
just moving over here, and I didn't like go directly over the rock. I counted out around. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to help pull the tools out next turn and pray I don't die.
Okay. So the harpy that is over here next to you, Adrian, this time instead of targeting a single one, the harpy starts to sing out loud. I need everyone, minus Diana, who is already affected,
And minus Tatiana, who cannot be charmed.
cannot be charmed, to make me a DC 11 Wisdom.
Even if I put in my beeswax earplugs last session.
So they are right now. I don't know if you guys did you put yours in already? I don't think you had.
I know. As soon as it dropped, I put in the earplugs and went to unlock.
Gotcha. So you're good.
Ha!
I get an advantage because I'm a little fey creature.
I think technically I should also get advantage, but it's fine. I already did it. It's too late. Because technically nymphs are... It's confusing.
Does it have the feature on your thing?
Does not look like it, so maybe not. Anyway, continue. My apologies.
What was that? Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
17 passes. Cal, what'd you get?
I got distracted because I couldn't remember if... I know magical sleep is on there, but I couldn't remember if charm was on there for Eladrin.
I think it is... Fey Ancestry, you have advantage on saving throws you make to avoid or end the charmed condition on yourself.
Yes.
Cool.
From that is the Mordekainen version, because I know that the...
Nice. Well, you definitely got it.
It's 20, but the funny thing about that was that I rolled the same on both dice.
Yeah, it was
Amazing.
2 18s according to the screen.
So you guys hear the melody of the harpy as it kind of sings out loud, and it doesn't phase you yet. Cal, your turn.
Well, I'm already free, so I guess I'm gonna go for
What you doing? Huh?
Tati and try to do a Thieves' Tools check for Tati then.
Go for it.
I would
Because
recommend
she's
not
closer.
doing that. I have 10 minutes.
Or until you use
use your last portend, right?
And I am strong enough, I think, to break them, but I would rather that you guys get the tools out of the water.
Okay. I can also go for Kreia, because Kreia is still
I freed Kreia already.
shackled, I thought.
No, I freed Kreia.
You did, yes. Yeah. Well, fine then. I will
Tatiana is just floating and is the only one chained.
I will hold my action for pulling the stuff out of the water then.
Well, if you go over there, I think you can do an action to grab it. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that I can spend that last 5 feet to get like around the rock
Yeah.
and not over it, then I will use my action to pull up the weapons.
You pull up the weapons, giving a big heave as the iron mass that you had used to kind of weight it down rolls off into the ground, and you pull up this waterlogged canvas bag up onto the shore. You're able to pull out your stuff and hand Adrian his, so you guys can re-equip your weapons, but the other 3 need to retrieve theirs.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
I don't think I have anything for bonus actions. Offhand. Yeah, that's my turn then.
As Cal pulls it up, can we do the double high fives? Like, I think this is how it goes.
The double high five, our new thing.
Yes, Cal looks very confused.
Team name.
The double high five? No.
The double high fives.
You
That's
can't,
one of the
Heroes of the
band
prophecy.
you can't force it, dang it.
Not forcing. I'm just merely suggesting.
I'm just
My
merely
God.
suggesting that.
My nose still goes with the shiny rocks.
God. Kroya.
Honestly, I'm a fan.
Okay. I'm going to that's 10, 15. There we go. Give me my little dagger. That's all I got. I don't have. Well, I guess
You can
technically my rapier, dagger, and spear if we put them all if we put them all in there. So
Yes.
yeah, give me my stuff.
So you can retrieve your stuff, but we'll take action to kind of like situate them all if you're going to put them all back in a way.
Yeah, sure. I don't have much else that I want to do right this second.
And the
'cause
harpies are still
nothing's
about 50
attacking
feet
us.
up, minus the one on the rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep my eyes open.
Okay, it is the last harpy's turn, and they're just gonna turn around. They're gonna lock on you, Craig, because you kind of talk to it and just kind of, as you kind of like walked around, they kind of like their nails clicking on the stone as they turn around on the stone and just kind of like look at you with that little like cat-like turn of their head as they kind of like process you.
I'm gonna just like mirror it. Like if they turn their like head to the side, I'm just gonna kind of mirror them, like my little rectangular pupils, just looking right at them. Like,
Oh, that's creepy. I love it.
yes.
You hear from the shore, Gaius go, any minute now, doesn't matter if you've hidden away your weapons, although clever. Basilisk are coming to get you. The water takes them all.
Okay.
An entire barrel of dicks.
Whatever you say, bud.
Tatiana, it is your turn. I'm tranced. Okay, Diana, so you're up.
I'm charmed.
You are charmed. You can remake that save.
Is that all I can do on my turn?
Correct.
Okay. No whammies.
Wisdom save.
That's a whammy. That's a 4.
4 is not enough. As you see, Diana is still just kind of maintaining a very stoic position, almost militaresque, as if their military training has come back and they're just kind of like pulling back.
Question. Does charm get ended if an ally attacks you? Or does it have to be the person who charmed you that attacks you? It depends on the thing.
I would say it would have to be the person that attacks you.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, then my Stimfey is just gonna, in the fit of like, you hurt mom, is gonna go for the harpy that charmed. Was it this one that charmed Diana
Yes,
over
it
here?
was that one over there. Correct.
Great. I'm gonna move my Stimfey. I can't move my Stimfey.
Yeah, it's not.
That's okay. I'm just going to move it over so it's within close range. And so my Stimfey this time is going to do just a talon attack and see if I can be a distracting nuisance.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, the distracting nuisance is truly just tipsy.
Oh, stop it.
No, it's good. It's good. It's a skill set. All right. That is going to be an 18 to hit on the talons.
An 18 definitely hits.
Okay, That is 4 slashing damage, and this harpy cannot make opportunity attacks until the beginning of its next turn.
Okay.
As you see Aaron just fly in, bagel-less and mom-less, and claw this harpy. I'm not gonna let it go, Evelyn. You did this.
Hey yo, you charm my you try to charm my mother? I don't think so.
I love you.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it. As Diana just sits there being rushed back with all kinds of traumatic memories. It's fine. It's fine. You did this, Randall.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw, where the DC is 10 to maintain the luring song. That is a 6. So you see, as your Stimfei comes down and swipes at its talon, it hits right across the face of the harpy, and its song kind of gargles for a minute as it distorts, and it just starts screeching and then flies straight up.
Does that mean that I no longer have charm?
You are no longer charmed.
That's my boy!
The harpy itself is just going to fly off into the distance and keep a high overview of you guys. Adrian, it's your turn.
So, going over something, you're probably going to hate me for asking this.
Oh, no.
So I want to use the harpy next to me. I want to use my bonus action for my new ability, Clever as the Gods.
So it is 50 feet up in the air, but you can still use that, because that does not have a range as long as you can see it.
All right. Well, this still works. So it has to make I have to make a charisma deception check, opposed to your wisdom insight.
I'm intrigued. This is the first time we've seen any of Adrian's stuff.
But also, something else I have is inscrutable, meaning insight checks made to ascertain my intentions come at disadvantage.
So I make a disadvantage insight check, and you make your deception.
Don't mind me, just doing whatever I can here.
I got a 12.
I got a 10.
Oh no!
I was like selling it up, and it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
This is a new subclass ability.
All right, that was a bonus action. I'm just gonna grab Diana's equipment and just over here to Diana. Make sure
Absolutely. You're able to grab the equipment and just kind of take off and hand them off to Diana.
Adrian, what happened? Why did I come back over here?
Diana, it's all right. You can't control this. Just you can get your head in the game. All right, I believe in you. And like I go in, I guess, defensive position and just kind of hide my face in shame for failing my first subclass ability. Let's go.
And Diana's heart grew 3 sizes. Oh, all right.
Alrighty. With that, it takes us to the harpy's turn up here, who is going to kind of just fly off into the distance. Again, kind of maintaining that oversight of all of you. And we're going to proceed to Cal with Kreia on deck. I need a stand-up desk so I can stand up and be aggressive with it. I need to be aggressive.
Cal is going to move kind of more into the middle of the rock, off to the west, I think. Taking the bag with them. Actually, it would make more sense to move over here, not where we'll move over there. And activate Armor of Shadows, if I can do that. Hello? I would like to do the
someone
thing,
to
please.
respond to Cal, just going, hi there.
Armor of Shadows. Where is that?
it's my invocation, but I also have it on my spell list.
Are you updating? Okay. Make sure to be okay. So you cast Mage Armor
Yes.
at will, expending a spell slot. So yes.
Without expending a spell slot.
Yes. You have Mage Armor on your other character sheet. Or you did, at least. Okay, you cast Mage Armor.
There we go. Yeah. So Cal presses their pendant to their sternum, and a dark, smoky shimmer spreads over their body.
And that puts your AC at...
That adds 5 to my AC?
Your AC should be 15,
No.
if I'm correct.
30, yeah, 15.
Okay, cool. I will make note of that. Alrighty.
It says the target space AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I updated it in the Foundry.
Awesome. Amazing. Alrighty. It is going to be Krea's turn.
If you were saying something, yeah.
I'm a little, because I don't know what I want to do. Because clearly we have an opportunity here to cast some preparatory spells. However, a lot of my spells only last a minute. So I don't know that I want to start throwing spell slots yet, because I don't know when they're going to start attacking. Because I have all 3 of them in range for Bane, and I'm just
Bane.
trying to... I mean, they do also have to make the charisma saving throw, so if they do pass, it wouldn't really matter anyways. But do you guys think harpies are charismatic?
I don't believe so. From my understanding, they're actually fairly off-putting. That's
All right.
their voice. That's the alluring part.
I think that
True.
Tati is spot on here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if, like... Because if they don't attack us within the next minute, which a minute is 6 rounds, if we don't start fighting them within 6 rounds, then it's not going to really make much of a difference. So I think I'm going to hold... Here's what I'm going to do.
Cal.
I'm going to hold...
10 rounds.
10 rounds? Yes, you're correct. 10 rounds. So if they don't attack us in the next 10 rounds, because it's 6 seconds, I'm going to then hold my action, and if one of the harpies attacks anyone, I don't mean like uses the alluring song thing, I mean like physical damage attack, then I'm going to cast Bane. But for now, I'm going to give a bardic to Adrian.
Okay.
And then hold my action, and yeah.
The remaining harpy that is up here takes off and flies over to the front of the island. And Gaius barks from the side of the road, kind of just going, "So what now? You have your weapons?" And we're gonna go to kind of loose initiative. And there's no, so you guys can kind of do whatever.
Sure, I'm just gonna pick up my weapons, pop the beeswax into my ears, and kind of.
But you won't be able to hear me if you do that.
Suddenly, Diana feels bliss like she's never felt before, and just kind of like put a reassuring hand on Adrian's shoulder and kind of like make sure we're all good. And actually, if I could I look at Adrian? Can I just mount, like, if you're close enough, can you? I don't think Adrian can hear me. I'm gonna gesture to Tati and kind of imitate lockpicking tools. Since we're in loose initiative anyway.
Can you go ahead and just mimic the lockpicking tools, like left, right, up, down, A, B?
Left,
Okay,
right,
cool.
right. Start.
You've unlocked
Throw
any
the controller.
subclass.
Storm out. Get ice cream.
So, these, and Gaius starts to walk along the edge of the water, and he goes, "These are the heroes that you choose. The ones who, when they are to be sacrificed, try to defend themselves by putting wax in their ears and pulling weapons out of the water as if that'll do anything for them. They're more worried about what's in the sky and less worried about the fears that are truly in front of them."
Yo, at least we ain't trying to fuck a dragon.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, I would say, I personally would say that what we're doing is pretty, pretty smart. I'm out of character. I'm so tempted to climb back on top of that rock. Because that's like, I see a big rock and my personal human instinct is to go stand on top of it.
That is such
That
a
is my
mood.
most goat-like trait, is that I need to go stand on top of the big rock.
Cool.
And I'm so tempted to just put Kreia back on top of the big rock.
What's your character flaw? Well, I'm a goat that likes to climb rocks.
Oh my god.
Goats will climb 90-degree slopes to reach salt deposits because they crave that mineral.
Look, we've already established that Diana and Kreia do climbing races. I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Kreia is a meme from 2012, and that's just where we're at.
I think I'm also gonna go over to Cal. Are we all having the beeswax in at this point?
I believe so, minus Tatiana, who is incapable of doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cal has not said that
yet,
they have.
but
Yes.
You
Yeah.
haven't. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't put it in yet either.
But if we're going into loose
Feel free to
initiative,
dress me. I've got 9.5 minutes left.
I walk
To hold
over.
on to this nat 20. To hold on to the nat 20.
I walk over to Tati and I kind of whisper, "I'm going to be very polite about this and try to find your earplugs and then put them in your ears."
Oh yeah, fondle me, baby.
Diana gets awkward and red-faced and is just like, "I'm trying to be, god damn it."
You can just like hear my voice in your ear. You're
Oh,
like, this is
100%.
unsettling.
Yeah, 100%. I just hear your voice. I'm just like, "What the fuck?"
Diana, do you need help?
No, I'm good. Thank you, Crab. Or rather, more appropriately, huh?
What?
Adrian is still fiddling with a lot because I just rolled a 5.
Can I try to pick the
Buddy.
lock?
You guys absolutely can.
Okay, let me.
A minute passes
It's an
by.
8.
Another 5. Okay.
We have 8.5 minutes.
Another minute passes by.
are
All
we
right, I'm
going
gonna-
to start this?
Wait, Diana, why don't you help me, help guide me? I don't think I
Okay.
can see it correctly.
Okay, I straighten the chain so that you can get advantage. If Randall will
They're
allow
both
it.
trying not to watch.
I will allow it.
It didn't work. I think Adrian and I
3
are both
fives in a
like,
row.
we're trying really hard to be respectful of Tati, and it's just making us fumble everything.
Another minute goes by.
6.5 minutes.
I'm not being disrespectful about it.
Okay, I'm giving
How
you the
long
help
can
action.
she hold this?
She can hold this for 10. It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
15 just meets the DC.
Thank God.
Another minute goes by.
Are we going to start this, or are we going to wait until Tati is out of this trance?
I pop out. Sorry.
I'm trying to like save this for you guys, so I really hope somebody's got
Yeah.
something.
I pop out the wax earplugs for a moment and I go, Cal, what do you suggest, that we just attack the harpies? We just get it over with?
I don't
I
see.
think we may as well.
What were you saying, Cal?
I don't see a reason not to at this point. They are there to keep us on the rock. We already determined we're staying on the rock.
Right. I pop the beeswax packs in and I will go and attack the frickin' harpy that's right over here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pop back into initiative. Tati, you have 5.5 minutes left on your.
Okay.
So be at top of the round with Tati, still trancing. And Diana, you're up.
So you actually see, instead of Diana pulling out their swords, they're going to back up and actually get a little bit onto the rock and steady themselves on it. And you see them pull out 2 chakram for the first time, which for those of you who are familiar with Xena the Warrior Princess are the super cool, like sharp discs that you throw when they come back at you. So for the first time ever on this stream, I'm going to use my chakram. As a bonus action first, though, I'm going to activate my Amazonian battle cry, which means I have advantage on attacks against creatures of my favorite enemy type. I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or paralyzed until I get damaged. Question, what are harpies? Are they monstrosities, beasts? What are they?
Harpies are monstrosities.
Damn it, never mind. Not a favorite enemy. It's cool. I'm going to go ahead and... because I have 2, I'm going to roll... would it be safe to say these are 2 chakram attacks? Or is it only 1? I think it's 1, right?
I think it's 1. It's 1.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and roll my chakram attack so I'm proficient. Hang on. I got to pull up my thing. Oh no, I was underprepared. Okay, so it's going to be proficient, which is +2, plus my dex, which is +3. So this is going to be +4. No, +5. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 to hit does hit.
Great. Doesn't do the most damage in the world, but you know.
Who are you
4
attacking?
damage.
The one right at the south?
The one that is, still like close to the island. This one here.
You said 4 damage?
4 damage.
You see as Diana just flurries out their chakrams and it kind of whips around and hits the tips of their wings as they kind of fly up. And the harpies kind of skreak and cry as they start to like move further down and stare at you intently.
And then I'm going to roll my hunter's mark. No, I did hunter's mark that one. That's 5 additional damage.
You hunter's mark the one in the back.
I hunter's marked the one that was on the rock, which is this guy moved.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is an extra 5 damage.
Yeah.
And now it's the stim face turn.
Absolutely. And now you can move it.
Great. Thank you kindly. You see Aaron is going to fly over, doing him best, and do a talon attack.
He has 80 fly feet, by the way, guys.
Yeah, he's great.
Insane.
I love him.
But 10 walking.
This is why he doesn't walk. He does not, in fact, say, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
I'm flying here.
That is a... Well, I rolled a 12 on the dice, so that is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
It cannot make opportunity attacks until the beginning of its next turn. That is 6 damage, full damage.
With you laying into this harpy, you see, Cal, because you could still hear, you hear Gaius from the side go, "Enough of this!"
In that 5 minutes, I really didn't put my wax in my ears.
You haven't said it, so I assume not. Unless you have, you definitely can.
I would like to have done that, and I would like to have made sure that Tati has all of her weapons as well.
They're like leaning up against
5
their leg.
minutes.
Yeah, 100% just the pile of weapons, the claymore.
Oh my god, good, because I want to give somebody this nat 20 and then have a grand entrance on my next turn. So like, I need y'all to do some shit because we're gonna make it pop.
Look, I just threw a chakram and my bird went scritchy scratch. So let's go.
Gaius, you don't hear this, but Gaius from the side goes, "Enough of this! Harpies, down!" And with a single move of his hand,
I hear it. I didn't put anything in. I'm keeping an ear on the shore.
the harpies head straight down, and starting off with the one in the back, it beelines straight to you, Kreia. And as it does so, what do I get?
Will this... I assume you're about to attack me. Will this count for triggering my held action, or because it's been several minutes, has that technically
that
disappeared?
opportunity has passed because it has been like, I don't know, 50 rounds. I don't math that fast.
Not a math game? All right.
Okay, so you see as the harpy swings down and with its left hand goes to make an attack with its claw towards you, Kreia. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
you're going to take 5 points of damage from its claw, and then it's going to take its other hand and take its club and hit you right across the face.
Rude. Bring it on.
How does a natural 20 sound?
It sounds
like some bullshit.
Sounds like some bullshit.
Sounds like fuck you, Dia.
You see as he takes his hand, he goes to the left of the claw in his right hand. He goes straight from the bottom up to your chin and just goes straight up with the club, and you take 5 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm trying to see if that counts for one of my verses. It does not, because it would have to be... Well, it just says, so significant events are defined as any of the following things happening to you or one of your allies by chance. You must be able to see or hear the event. And then for the actual like versage language, it's someone rolls a natural 20 on an attacker saving throw. So this is technically an event that is happening to me. Does that nat 20 count as a verse?
Yes, because that 20 did happen on you, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm adding that to the list.
Absolutely. I skipped Adrian. Adrian, your turn.
Hi. So I am. Oh, helps if I click the button that makes me move. I am pretty much just gonna sprint up next to Kreia to get next to this dude, and I guess as I'm running up, I'm gonna use. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one on the right, so I can still do this one. Clever as the gods. Roll a insight.
Do you think
I can only do it once per enemy? Like I can't use it against another enemy in one combat. I have to use it once on each.
Correct. And then you get a total of, oh my gosh, not be used on the same creature more than once per combat. Okay, yeah. So that is a disadvantaged
insight. Beat a 16.
How does a 7 sound?
I was so ready to come at you.
Attack,
Oh my god, Bonnie, same. I was ready to like leap over into the screen somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see, Adrian.
And I will go ahead and make my spear attack.
So, just so that everyone knows, the one Adrian is next to, everyone now has attacks of advantage on attacks until the beginning of Adrian's next turn.
Awesome. Thanks, Adrian.
All right. Give me something good. Oh, wait, it's an advantage. Crap.
Yep. Roll again.
Yay.
Okay, take the first one. That'll hit. 17 hits.
So, so that is going to be...
Died there for a second.
Yeah, we got nervous.
5. All right. 5 plus... 13 damage total.
Alrighty. You see as Adrian takes his spear and just pokes a hole right through one of its rings and just pulls it out as feathers just start falling down to the ground. And it starts to kind of writhe back and forth, just kind of screeching at the group. That's going to bring us to this other harpy who is going to fly down to you, Adrian, and get advantage on you because you are flanked now. And it is going to take its claws. For 17 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And then takes its club for an 8 to hit.
Does not hit.
So you
said that so confidently for an 8 to hit. For an 8.
I'm in the zone.
Listen, you about took out half damage just on one hit. So.
Do not know.
No.
Anyway, so you see it as the the harpy comes up from behind and just rakes his claws against your back, and then goes to hit you with the club, and you just kind of like hold your hand up and block it, Taekwondo style, I guess. I don't know.
Sure thing.
Did you say Taekwondo?
Taekwondo style.
Okay, I heard tack window.
Is your vein okay?
God damn it, Bonnie!
What's a tack window?
Look, Bonnie, it's when a window and
it's when a window and a push pin get together.
when they love each other very much.
Sure,
Oh my God!
They are alive still, but just
Grumpy,
just for now.
churny face. Just F you, Randall.
That is gonna bring us to Cal. It is looking great. I love this journey for you.
I hate this so much.
Why?
Journey's Muppet facing.
I don't like it. We're gonna get right up here. If I am still on the rock, if I move right here,
Just
like
still
if
on
I
the
am
rock, yeah.
safely on the rock and I have safe footing there,
Yeah.
we're gonna do poison spray.
And you have advantage on that.
Yay!
Double advantage, but you have advantage.
Is that a dice roll? Or do you have to make a save?
I vaguely remember making a save with that spell.
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, so there's no like advantage to it.
Correct.
All right, con save. I want a con save.
I was waiting for that.
Does an 8 work?
No, it does not. I'm
no,
kidding.
that will fail. So you take 1d12
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
poison damage.
I'm sorry to jump in on that. It's just I know Churney would never deign to sing any kind of Star Wars theme. I know them well enough for that.
No, it doesn't work. You're gonna die now.
Is that 9 points of damage?
9. Unless I'm still holding on to the... No. How long does a bardic... It's like a few minutes, right?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
You would still have the bardic.
Can you add Bardic to your damage?
You can't add it to damage, but you can add it to attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws.
That was my thought, yeah.
Okay. So, get wrecked. That's what I got. I have
You
no
see
bonus
as
actions, so...
You like kind of spray out poison. Does this come out of your mouth or your hand or pendant?
I actually have a description that I wrote down. Thank you, Foundry, for being able to put
Journey.
flavor text in your shit so I can remember it. I remembered how much like the candle shop that was Naday. I was like, I'm gonna write this shit down.
So for those of you who are new to Magic Academy, my previous character, who was also a warlock, I had all of their spells smell like something. So it was Naday's candle shop. Thank you.
Yes. So with a quiet word, Calix flicks their hand and black ichor sprays from their fingertips.
As you see it pelt the feathers of this harpy, and it kind of eats away it as of its wings, it loses its little bit of flap to it, and it just kind of like lands on the ground looking very haggard at this moment. This one is beat the fuck up. Kreia.
Okay. First things first. I'm gonna climb on top of the rock.
We knew
Ah,
it.
damn it.
We knew it would happen.
And this is just what I have to do for me personally. I have to be on top of the
For
rock.
me,
And
survive
then
this.
on the 3 harpies, I'm going to cast Bane. So Kreia is going to literally just bite into their hand until like a drop of blood is drawn, because that's the material component. Is a drop of blood. So they're going to just like bite into their hand, and as they do, each of them needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, and what level are you casting that at?
I am casting that at a 1st level because
You go
the
ahead
only-
and Here, I can also do that for you because then I can use the.
Oh, I could cast it in the thing.
Yeah, pause at the little check so I can make it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I can click on it.
I gotta fix my spell slots. Okay, there we go.
First one is an 8.
Fail.
Second one is a 3.
Fail.
Third one is a 7.
Also fail. So now, whenever a target
here.
that fails a saving throw, so for the next minute, whenever one of them makes an attack roll or saving throw, you must also roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from that attack or saving throw.
Okay.
Get fucked.
Sounds good.
And then for my bonus action, do I want to throw out another bardic? I've only got the 3. I'm gonna hold off on the bardic for now.
Okay.
Just in case somebody needs it later.
Absolutely. And that pulls us to the harpy that's in front, who is going to swoop down and attack Tatiana.
You mother.
They are just they don't see it coming.
Get out.
All right. So they attack for.
Don't forget to roll that d4.
Yeah.
Get him, Kreia.
That's a total of 3.
No. I'm standing there, a wide open target, and you missed.
Do I get advantage on you?
It doesn't say yes. There is no language for it.
Does it say if you're incapacitated?
I am not. I'm just tranced.
Okay. Then how about a 14 to hit?
No.
So can you describe to me how you fend off these 2 attacks?
I'm literally floating there. And I would say it is prophecy cleric. Like, I can see the future. And I would say it just gives me a more it gives me heightened awareness of the space around me, and as that harpy enters within 5 feet of me, I can almost like feel its presence, and my whole body just like glides to one side. Very Matrix-esque.
Amazing. It's top of the round with Tati. Are you staying tranced?
Yeah, I have a nat 20 and 5.5 minutes to give it to somebody. Y'all need to stop with the saving throws.
I have a plan, Tati.
I like literally. It's gonna go to Diana because Diana out here making moves. Everybody else is unfortunately is a saving throw.
Diana, what's up? Go.
I am gonna run to this harpy, which I have hunters marked. I am going to roll my 2 attacks with my short sword. One is my 2 short swords. You see, I put the chakram away. I don't know how. It's on a belt. It's a huge disc thing. Don't worry about it. And I'm gonna roll my first short sword attack as I click out of my sheet.
You don't need that.
That's gonna miss with a 10, I think. So the first one does not hit.
Miss.
Yeah, and then second attack.
No. You haven't announced it. Take the 20.
Yay! I get a nat 20! Thank you, Tati.
So you see as you take a hit with your second sword, you see a wisp come from Tatiana that kind of guides the sword straight to the back of the harpy. And so roll for crit on that.
Great.
Yeah,
that's just 2 dice.
Double the damage die. So I mean, if you put your weapon in there and you hit damage, you could just hit critical hit.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's the way that her like the trances work is that her eyes flash over like that super brilliant gold, and her mouth opens up, and from out of her mouth comes one of the snakes, and it comes out and it wraps itself. Diana, it wraps itself. Which hand's your offhand?
Offhand is left. Diana's a righty.
Okay, so that snake comes out and it kind of coils and spins its way and it wraps itself up around your arm, like from tail down into the the handle of your sword and the hilt, and you almost feel like you're connected now. It's an actual extension of your body as you swing it, just all up.
God, they fucking love snakes.
You see as the harpy just screeches, and then all of its feet just hit onto the ground with a big thud as it kind of turns back to you.
Hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that does not get doubled. Or does it?
I'll allow it this time.
6 additional damage for Hunter's mark. And now it's my stim fay. And I am going to have Aaron... I can't move him.
I gotta make it his turn. Now it's his turn.
Now it's his turn. I understand now.
According to Google, Hunter's mark damage does double on a crit.
Wonderful.
Nice. Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
I knew that.
I'm going to have Aaron flank to get advantage as it rolls a talon attack. Does a 10 hit? No, it doesn't. I rolled 2.
Not hit.
I rolled 2 6s. Aaron does him best, but it does not work.
All right. You see as Aaron kind of flutters down, you see as the harpy just bats its wings and kind of knocks air, and the tiny construct just kind of flies a little.
Did you just attack my child, you fucking bitch? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Wait, I can't hear you. What?
The harpy that is next to Adrian is going to turn over to Cal, being the one that sprayed it with poison, and is going to make its attacks at disadvantage because it is flanked. And is going to go in with its claws for an 8 to hit.
That misses.
And goes in with the club for a 13 to hit.
That misses.
You see as it kind of like pulls up its like arms and tries to like hit at you, but it's poison kind of keeps dropping on its feet as it kind of like wiggles around. It's just like this mass of just awkwardness. Adrian, you're up.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna do some more stabbing with my spear at the one between me and Cal. So I am technically flanked, but it's also flanked. So is this a flat roll?
It'll be flat. Absolutely. You're welcome for that.
Would it not still be with advantage because you're flanking? I don't think being flanked gives you disadvantage.
I can add my bardic that you gave me. I think I still have it.
Okay.
No. I mean, like, I don't. Where are you getting the disadvantage for the flat from?
Because I'm also flanked.
I don't think
my understanding of melee is just because you're flanked doesn't give you disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You shouldn't have disadvantage from being flanked. You only get advantage from flanking. I don't think you get anything negative from being flanked.
Okay.
Well, it's the same either way, so I'm gonna have to use that bardic real quick.
Can I use that bardic real quick?
Go for it.
Yeah, what is that? A D6?
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Yay! I was gonna say, if you fail, I get another epic verse.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you fail on a if one of you fails after I give you after rolling one of my bardic dice, I get another epic verse.
So 7, and since they're advantage and all that stuff, sneak attack for 7 plus. Wow. Okay, that is 16 damage.
16. You see as you swing and hit the harpy and chop its arm off, and it falls down to the ground and becomes lifeless.
Sweet. Yeah, so I feel like you pretty much describe it, just like weird precision you haven't seen from Adrian slices off the arm. I look over towards the harpy near Diana and Tati, and I want to do bonus action. Same thing, disadvantage insight check.
Okay. Is a disadvantage insight.
Beat a 17.
Well, how does a 12 work? Sad, 'cause I got a natural 20 on the other
math, and I'm from Alabama, but I'm pretty sure 17 is greater than 12. Anyway, so I'm essentially like calling out commands like, okay, new strategy. If you stab them really hard, they fall.
So that's the one in the front, right?
What?
You did that to the one in the front, right, next to Tati?
Yes, that's all. I've used it on every enemy there, so everybody has advantage on that enemy until the start of my next turn.
So the last harpy in front now has advantage for everyone. The harpy is then going to we're just gonna go into you. So it's gonna attack you, Adrian. It goes in for its claw attack. Oh, fuck. For a natural 1.
First, right?
It's not happening to Kreia. I don't know if
You're muted, Kreia.
It's you or your party.
Okay. So then, you get a burst.
When you or one of your allies, someone rolls a nat 1 on attacker saving throw. Hell yes.
Oh, so you or your allies rolls a nat 1 on a
So the language is significant events are defined as any of the following things happening to you or one of your allies by chance. You must be able to see or hear the event happen. And then it says someone rolls a blank. When I first read it, I was kind of under the impression that the someone meant you or one of your allies. But Magic is ruling that if it is being done on one of you or your allies.
Okay.
Am I getting that correct, Magic?
Yes, and I will make sure to go double check on some of that stuff.
Cool. I'll write that one down. What is that? That's a comedy.
Alrighty. So it fails and goes in with its club. For a 15 to hit on you, Adrian. Nope.
Sorry, Mike is messing up. Yeah, no.
15 doesn't hit. Okay. So you see as it kind of goes in and goes, as it went for its claws, you kind of just took a step back and it threw it for a loop as it kind of it tried to attack you with a spear, but it was a club, so it just like poked you in your chest. And that'll bring us to Cal. I'm rolling terrible.
Cal is gonna. I'm hoping that this is another viable spot for Cal to be.
Yeah, I'll include like the tiles around. So
I figure like this one is probably a little dicey, but this one's majority of the rock. And we're gonna do poison spray again.
Okay. Pop that in chat so I can hit the save. Thank you.
There we go.
The grumpiest faces that you'll make.
That is a 7.
7, unfortunately, does not save.
Ah, dang it.
So
Dice Christ is out to get you today, Randy.
Oh my god, absolutely. You're like, I'm going to TPK you. I'm going to get you. And Dice Christ just went, no, I don't want monks. No more monks. God damn it.
That's just what you get for trying to TPK us episode 1.
Oh my god, exactly. The freaking boar.
Oh my gosh.
That's 5 damage.
It took 5 damage as you again release that gas towards it. Kreia, you're up with the harpy in the front on deck.
Okie dokie artichoke. I'm going to Vicious Mockery. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to do I'm going to do this one.
Damn it.
Which one? Okay, yes, all right.
I'm gonna go and I'll do the thing so you can make the save. That's the button. Yeah, give me that wisdom saving throw. And I'll grab a d4 just in case.
Do I still have a minus? No, because now it's your turn.
You still absolutely have the minus 1d4. You have the minus 1d4 every time you make an attacker saving throw until until the spell ends. It's a concentration spell.
Okay. Damn it! That's a 12.
Yes!
I rolled a 14 and I got
That
a -2.
just barely fails.
Pain came in clutch.
Yes, it sure as heck is. So you take 3 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage in addition to the minus 1d4 on its next roll.
What's your mock?
What's my mock?
What's your mock?
God damn it. This is the problem with playing a bard, is that you have to like be eloquent and shit.
I mean, there's
What
always
is my
the
mock?
soldier old man. It doesn't have to be eloquent.
Your mom.
You're not as cool as your friends.
And with that, it drops dead.
Yes, you are! Yes! Wow!
Amazing.
You're not as cool as your mom.
You're not as cool as your friends, dies. That is not the first time I've seen Vicious Mockery kill an enemy, and it's still always my favorite.
I'm so happy right now.
Even without hearing
Tickled me.
Even without hearing the mockery, Diana feels something has happened and looks at Cray and is just like, damn, vicious. I don't even know what you said, but well done.
It's in this moment that you guys look over to the shore to see Gaius frustrated and yelling at Pythor about basilisks.
Can I hear him? Can I hear what he's saying?
You-
Because I don't have beeswax in my ears.
You can. He's just going on like, I don't understand. They're supposed to be petrified by now. What is this? What have you done? And he's blaming Pythor in this moment. And Pythor looks at him and goes, you know, I cannot do anything. My hands are bound, and I have done nothing of the sort. They just must not be hungry today. And in that moment, dark clouds and thunder roll across the sky. And you spot what seems to be a flash of silver, like lightning in the clouds. At first, that's what you think. It's just lightning. But it slowly starts to resolve into a magnificent silver dragon. As it starts to come and head down to the party and circle around you all, Gaius goes, enough of this! And he turns over, and Kreia, you are the only one to hear this, as he goes... She looks over at you and go, Sidon calls me, but give up your quest. Prostrate yourselves before the power of Sidon. His voice gives this deep and inhumane, like, gargle. You meddle with forces far beyond your comprehension. And he looks at the group and goes, he looks at Pythor and goes, I have to go, but... Centaurs, and he points and just points to the rock, and the dragon comes down to his side, and Gaius mounts on top of the dragon. Are you reacting at all, Kreia?
Kreia's standing there on the rocks, hands
I'm
on
pretty
their
sure
furry
I can
little.
hear him too.
You can, yes. Well, I think Adrian stuffed beeswax in your ear.
Diana.
Did you?
Yeah, I
know
did,
That,
yeah.
Okay, I was like, did somebody actually?
I did,
Never
I'm
mind, I've got
sorry.
comments.
I have a
Kreia's
comeback, but I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Kreia's standing up on the rocks, little hands on their furry little hips, and it's just like... Kreia doesn't have anything to say to this guy. All right, coward. See you later, I guess.
He mounts up on top of his dragon. He looks towards one of his commanders and goes, meet me at the Isle of Yonder when you're done here. Sidon calls and I must go. And he takes off with the dragon. And you see him ride off south.
All right. Isle of Yonder to south. That's writing that down.
In that
and
moment, go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm going to kind of like try to make eye contact with as many of my party members as possible and like do a little arm wave and then point at the centaurs.
Up to
Shit.
the top initiative. Sorry.
100% Diana gets it, just goes, shit. All right.
Tatiana,
I know
you're
you
up.
guys can't hear me, but do your best.
You do see popping out from the forest, the area where the Gregorian chants was coming from, 2 centaurs right out to the edge of the water. And then the one centaur that was next to Gaius knocked the arrow and looked towards the group.
I was wondering
Fucking
why
shoot me.
was wondering why those guys were there.
Yeah,
Try me.
we had a feeling. You definitely called it, Evelyn. You were just like, I know this is a thing.
Yeah, I saw those little icons and I was like, he's up to something.
Oh, well.
I just
All
wanted
right.
to show the choir. I don't know.
I'm gonna stride my happy little ass over here. I'm not picking up my claymore for very specific reasons. I'm not wasting my action right now. So
It's on you.
Oh, I didn't know you guys like dressed me.
Yeah, they all put them at your feet.
Yeah.
You look like you came out of your trance, and everything was on you, ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
yeah.
You said at my feet, so I assumed that it was at my feet.
No,
Really.
I said on you.
Not you, Randall.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, I don't know how much you can put them. If everything is sheathed into where it can go. The
Adrian
shield,
and I, that's why we kept messing up on the lock picking, because we felt like,
My whole party just fondled me.
Kreia, knowing exactly where everything goes, is just
My party just
gave
fondled me.
directions.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I've worked as a page before. I know how to arm somebody, so
Yeah,
Party fondling, new name of the group.
yeah. Cal knows what they're doing. The other 2 are getting instructions from Kreia.
yeah, just wait,
Listen,
that goes
piston
there,
primer.
okay.
Anyway, cool. Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
waltz my little butt over here. Waltz my little booty over here. And I am bonus action spiritual weapon first.
Okay.
Because I refuse to draw my own weapon and get it dirty with harpy blood. And I'm gonna roll to attack the harpy with spiritual weapon. And I'm gonna. Why do I not know how to calculate this? Well, I assume an 18 on its own hits.
Yes.
Neat. So I'm gonna spear the harpy through the stomach, and then with my actual action, I'm gonna use my snake hair.
Okay.
And I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Okay. How much damage did I take on that?
A 1d8 plus some stuff.
Constitution save. That is a 14. 15, excuse me.
Oh yeah, you beat that.
Beat it up, beat
Right, I think. Melee. Yeah, you beat that. But you take what is 6 plus 4? You take 10 points of force damage.
Dang. Did you just pierce it right through the stomach?
Yep.
Is it the end of your turn?
Let me see. Hang on. I haven't had to do anything, so I don't remember. What is that? 20 feet? That's 20 feet. What is this? 5.
It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It was 30 feet going around the rock.
I walked over there. I just
walk over a tall walk rock.
I can do whatever I want. Per your foundry map, it was 20 feet.
You went up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then like.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what? Hang on. Now I got it. Now you're gonna make me do things. Damn it! I gotta count my brain.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 5 feet.
Okay. Then I'll use 5 feet. No, we'll just stay right there. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
The math is not mathing.
Diana, you're up.
Fantastic. Wonderful. I am gonna. What is the range on this? Give me 1 second to check the range on this for a hot second. All right, I'm gonna move until I'm 60 feet away from this centaur over here. And in a booming voice that is like more authoritative than you've ever heard Diana speak. Like Diana handles herself, but it's a lot of like a little bit of a, oh, you know, I'm just a jock who likes to work out. But in this moment of like Amazon training, I stare at the centaur and I go, flee. And it's going to be, I'm casting the spell Command.
Oh, shit. Okay, what do I got to roll?
Let me go ahead and put it in the chat so you know what you're...
Love Command.
It is a DC 12 Wisdom save.
18.
Damn it!
Silvery barbs. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay.
Come on!
13.
Oh, it just barely saves.
Because this one is not affected by Bane, I don't subtract the 1d4.
Yeah. But I'm going to give I still get to choose someone else who gets advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. And this is not concentration spell, so it does not affect Bane, even though Bane's about to go away when this harpy does. So I'm going to give that advantage to Tati.
Yeah, boy.
For my bonus action, I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark because my Hunter's Mark died. The Hunter's Mark as a bonus action is going to move to the centaur I unsuccessfully tried to command. In this moment, I look kind of sheepish and go, oh, well, that didn't work. Never mind, I suppose. And now it's going to...
Diana, we support you.
I appreciate your support. It still does not make a victory. And Aaron is going to scream at the centaur closest to it. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
On the right?
Yep.
Con save. That is a 21.
Well, now you roll well. Damn it. All right.
The odds be ever in your favor.
You get your Katniss Everdeen out of here with my ranger. That's it. That's all I can do.
All right, Adrian, you're up.
Cool. Do what I do best. Stabbing.
Damn.
Doing a stab.
Yep. So it'd be helpful if I had the thing pulled up already. At advantage. I'm just tired of this thing existing. 22 to hit.
That
22 hit?
It sure does.
Is it 22 hit? Yes. Sorry, I'm doing a callback to Dear Evelyn. Did it 22 hit?
And so that's going to be a total of 9.
9 damage.
Bonus action. New enemies. That means more clever ability to make you roll the thing at disadvantage. I know my ability names.
What's happening? What?
No, I'm using clever as the gods.
On one of the centaurs?
Yep, on one of the centaurs.
Which one?
How do I mark this one? This guy.
I just love the vibe of Cal just being over here being like, poison.
The one up top?
Poison.
Or the one on bottom?
Poison.
The one on bottom.
Got it. Okay. Let's make those rolls.
Come on, Adrian, you can do it.
And it is insight.
Yep, inside at disadvantage, you have to beat a 22.
I made a grave mistake giving you that pairing of feats, but YOLO.
Oh, here comes the
3.
consequence.
It's a 3.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna do it. So everybody gets advantage. Yeah, I'm just calling out like battlefield strategies. Like that one, I think if we like stab it really hard, it might fall.
So the bottom one on the left,
Adrian.
you guys have
Yeah, bottom left, everyone gets advantage.
Yes.
Is that
which
the one?
it is their
Is that the
turn.
one I have Hunter's Mark on? Thank you. You're the best.
Which one am I looking at? This one?
Also, are centaurs beasts or monstrosities or neither?
Monstrosities.
God, should pick monstrosity.
This shows Dickhead as your favorite enemy, and you would have been able to get everybody.
I know, it would have been great.
Centaurs are going to cross over, but it's going to be considered difficult terrain to get across, so it's going to be double movement. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's able to just it across with his movement. As you see it kind of sludge through the water to get across. It's then going to take out its longbow, and it's going to aim at you, Diana. And
Bring it.
Disadvantage at close range.
Oh, it does have disadvantage.
And also, I have, because
right?
my battle cry is still up, I have resistance to piercing damage.
Still 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit. I'll take half this damage though.
Okay, that is half of 6, so 3 damage. And then it's going to make a second attack with its longbow at disadvantage.
Okay.
And that is a remove, 6 to hit.
That's not gonna do it.
You see as it kind of knocks its bow and it kind of hits into your left shoulder, and its second one it draws and shoots it just past you, landing far on the other side into the cart that's on the other side. You just hear it kind of doof. Then it's going to be the Harpy's turn, who fucked it up last?
I think it was Adrian, actually.
Was it Adrian?
Yeah. So they're going to turn
Sorry,
to
buddy.
Adrian.
He's like, look, I tried, man.
So what?
Don't forget that D4.
It still has a D4 on it, yes. So the claw attack is going to be... That is a 19 to hit on the claw.
Just barely.
8 points of damage on a claw point. And then the club is going to be 9 to hit.
Nope.
So you see as it kind of rakes across the front of you. You were wearing specific armor, aren't you? You were wearing a
Leather.
Leather armor. Okay. You see as it just kind of like rakes across the leather armor, just tearing into it. And with its bat, it tries to go, but Tatiana just kind of like grabs its arm and holds it back for a moment.
Thank you, Tati Mommy.
Cal, you're up.
The harpy is still standing.
It is, but it is looking pretty freaking rough.
All right.
You have advantage against the harpy and advantage against the centaur that is on your island currently.
Sure. We'll give it a shot. Since we've got the advantage here, Cal is going to grab their spear and attack with advantage against the harpy.
What'd you get?
15 to hit.
15 hits. Did you name your spear?
No, it's the style of spear.
I just thought you named your spear Dory.
No, it's a Dory spear.
Hi, I'm Dory. I'm a spear.
As from the packet.
Ooh. Not my vocal
I don't know
stem.
weapons.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
2.
Yep. I'll hold 2 damage with that spear.
Them doing them best.
Anything else?
Nope, still no bonus action.
Alrighty. It's gonna be Kreia, your turn. What are you doing?
All right.
Okay, now Kreia.
My entire screen just like blinked at me, and I got real concerned there for a second that like I don't know, that Video Ninja had crashed. Luckily, we're good. We're still going. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're having a good time. I'm going to, because this is kind of the main thing that I can do, and I can't wait until I reach 5th level, and it's 2d4 instead of 1d4, but I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on the centaur.
On the one that is closest to you?
Yes.
Okay, what do I...
Give me that DC 13 saving throw, baby.
Evelyn, I need you just to for the rest of the session.
You need me to
That
what?
is a 6.
I need you just to be as gay as possible. You literally, for the last 5 minutes. I love you.
Honey, I don't know any other way to be.
Didn't we decide this party is incredibly gay? I thought.
Always,
What'd you get?
yes, absolutely.
Always.
A 6.
6? Excellent.
Give me that mockery.
That is
Mockerize me.
You guys just... 4 legs is just too many.
Damn, Crea, jeez. I have taken off my beeswax. It's out. I want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that sick burn, you take the full damage. So you take 4 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Alrighty.
That's the centaur on the island?
Yes.
You're the best.
I want to...
The vocal stems are real tonight. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Literally same.
Yay!
The centaur over here is going to trudge 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet here. And is... they're not going to make any attacks with longbow. They're not going to see any tactical use in it, and they're just going to look at you, Diana, as they kind of moved across. And then the centaur over here, Diana, is actually just going to make an attack with a longbow from afar.
Well, that's just fucking rude.
Still at disadvantage because range is 150.
Yep.
Damn, that is tough. So 5.
I am a kinder DM with
15,
longbows.
15, 25, 35, 45, 50. They're able to make it. Oh. They make it here, but I don't want to cover up Aaron.
I know where he is. It's fine.
All right, he was there, but Aaron's up in the sky, so.
Yeah, Aaron's up. Yeah.
You see as the centaurs just kind of converge on the island. It's about to be a bloodbath. Tatiana. A bloodbath.
Okay, let's see here. Okay,
Please, someone clip that. Please.
Someone
No.
clip Magic's interpretive dance, please.
Tatiana, what are you doing?
I'm reading. I had a plan, and my plan isn't. I miscalculated the number of actions I have in a turn.
You get 1.
Okay, you know what? We're just fuck it. We're just gonna do this because we're here already. Bonus action is because spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell. It just stays up for a minute. So bonus action, Shield of Faith on Adrian. You son of a bitch! Before you pass out again.
They're looking you up.
So you have a +2 to your AC. For the next. Well, until I forget, until apparently I just pass out. So like from my little holy book that you keep, I have like a little
Bible?
Yes. I have like a little parchment book, and I just that I keep all of my prayers and such on it, and I just rip one of the pages out. And you see me like crush it in my hand. And it ignites with that light pink fire. And Adrian, I'm actually just gonna it's not hot, obviously, because I'm holding it, but I'm totally just gonna throw it on your chest, and the fire engulfs you for a minute and settles into your skin.
Amazing.
And then with my action, I'm gonna take my claymore and I'm just gonna bring it down on top of my guy, my homie in front of us.
Okay.
Ouch. Hang on. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Oh, thank baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, there we go.
What are you hitting with?
My claymore.
Okay.
Am I allowed to add my bardic to this?
Yeah,
To the
not
damage, or is it? Oh,
no.
damn it! Feels homophobic. Hang on. I cannot get a D4 out.
You can roll it in game in the foundry too.
But then I don't get the satisfaction of rolling damage against you.
Yeah, it's more fun when it's tangible, when it's tactile, when we can feel.
Take max damage.
How much damage total?
8 points of slashing damage.
You see as Tatiana takes this huge claymore and just slices off the wing of the harpy, and it crumples down to the side, kind of reaching up for a moment as its chittering kind of goes into a small grunts, and it falls down. It is now dead.
Die. Okay. And I have movement. So, but because you make me path it out, 1, 2, 3. So it's 15, 20, 25.
Oh, hi, Tati.
Well, watch a bitch try me. Nobody leave Diana over here by themselves.
Thank you. I appreciate you very much.
As the last harpy goes down and the centaurs start to converge onto the rock, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break.
I was so ready. All right.
So we'll be back at a little after 9 o'clock or right after the hour. Remember to get up, stretch around, grab some water, and we'll be right back to conclude this epic battle. We will see you soon.
TPK my ass.
Hey, my rolls are sucking. Hello and welcome back to the School of Nerdcraft and Energy. I hope you had a great break. You got up, you stretched, you walked around, got some food or water, whatever makes you happy. Every break I run downstairs 2 floors to go pay attention to my boyfriend and give him kisses. That's what I do every break. And then I steal his chocolate.
Now I want chocolate.
That's just rude.
Ugh, how dare you not bring some for the whole class?
We have
Seriously.
Cadbury chocolate. Oh my gosh, I love
What
it.
kind of teacher are you, not sharing your snacks?
The teacher. Your sneaks, bitch.
Oh my god.
You're such a good girl. Alrighty, so
I'm out. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna go.
Would you look at the sky?
Is your name Cobweb?
oh my gosh. Alrighty, so we last left off. I do want to say hello to some people that have popped into chat. There's been a whole bunch of people. Sir Heckalot, I saw Chrissy Critz. I don't think I actually said hi to y'all. I've never had to scroll back this far. The Craze came in. Hi. How are ya? It's gonna get me copyright banned one day. Please don't, Jeffree Star.
He's coming for your ass.
You can come for my ass.
Not what I
Wow.
meant.
Is the stream?
Not what I meant.
Wow.
I got a snack, so now I'm feisty, okay?
Again, thanks for having me. I'm gonna go.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Baby, did you just hit your own head?
He did. He sure did.
Baby, don't do that.
I already died once. It's fine.
So, you guys have taken up on the Rock of Esther. as you guys prepare yourself for the sacrifice. Getting attacked by the harpies, you're able to fend them off as they seem to have some god behind them who's rolling poorly, and make very quick work of them. Before you were able to make quick work at the harpies, and then Sidon recalled his commander Gaius back to his home, and Gaius commanded the 3 centaurs that was remaining guard and allowed in the town at Pythor's discretion to attack you guys to finalize the sacrifice. He rides off on his dragon that he's madly in love with and heads off back home to the island of Yonder, where he is
We
from.
need to save that dragon.
Headed back, leaving one of his commanders in charge. You guys have now killed all of the harpies, leaving the 3 centaurs, and are fighting for your lives. As Tatiana killed the last harpy, it goes to Diana.
I am going to run up to the one that has which this one also has the thing from Adrian, right?
No, that one has your hunter's mark on it. I put a little trapper mark on it so that you keep track of it. The one above it is the one that Adrian marked for advantage.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and roll two short sword attacks.
God damn it.
Okay. We'll see it later, I'm sure. First attack. That's a nat 1. Hey, Greya, you want a verse?
Oh boy, yep, that's a verse.
As Diana, I feel like feeling really just shoddy and just like, no, I can do this, and just in the dirt. And she's like, gonna roll for my second attack. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Yay! So that is gonna be 5 piercing damage and 6 for my hunter's mark. So that's 11 total. As I go and pull my other sword out of the dirt.
You and the centaur start locking blade as the tinging sounds of you just like exchanging blows starts to go. Your stim phase is up. You're muted?
I sure am muted. I am going to move my little guy because he's got 80 feet of movement, and he's just going to fly over here.
Absolutely.
And with advantage, he's going to attack this centaur that's ticking me off. Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 absolutely hits.
Okay, let me pull up my sweet baby boy. And he cannot make opportunity attacks until the beginning of his next turn with Distracting Nuisance. That is 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm. And cannot make opportunity attacks because of just basically Aaron just scritching and being generally annoying. Like, you're a big centaur, right? I just feel these little metal talons just going. That's it.
Alrighty. Adrian, you're up.
Cool. I am going to use my movement to get in front of this little angry horse boy right here. And
angry horse boy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him and say, hey, no hard feelings. We kind of have to do this, and I'm gonna go for the attack. Which is, yeah, not an advantage this time. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit.
Woo! Hefty, but low AC. Got it.
No sneak attack.
Glass cannon.
Yes, glass cannon.
Let's see. 7. Yep, just 7 damage.
7 damage. Alrighty. So then your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. The centaur Which one is this one?
Oh, the map isn't up, Magic.
Oh, that. Well, look at that. Yeah, it is.
It's been up the whole time. Shut up.
It's fucking magic.
Also, James, thank you so much for that follow.
Yeah, everyone in the chat and us just failed the perception check. It's perfectly fine.
It's just magic. Don't explain it.
I got the magic. So the centaur is going to go ahead and attack you, Adrian, as being right in front of him. It is going to make 2 attacks. The first one it makes with its pike for a 8 to hit. You see, as it goes to make its first attack, you kind of duck underneath it. And as you duck, you don't notice that it rears up and goes to hit you with one of its hooves for a 23 to hit.
Just a little.
The hoof damage is 9 bludgeoning damage.
You're muted, Evelyn.
I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use a spell slot. Silvery barbs. Roll again.
Okay. I'll allow it because I know that you're muted. 20 to hit on the second time.
Still hits.
So that's 9 damage. You see as it picks up its hooves and smack into the back of Adrian, pushing him forward onto the rock, and I believe knocking him unconscious.
Yes.
As a sleepy boy now.
No!
Right. You do. Who am I going to give the advantage from the silvery barbs to? I'm going to give Cal the advantage from the silvery barbs. So your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you make with advantage.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Oh wait, shit! I couldn't do that because I already used my reaction to do the epic verse. So
Don't mind me. I was going down either way.
you were going down either way.
So.
You were
But
going
Cal
down
does not
either way.
get the advantage.
But I will take back that spell slot. Shoot.
Cal, you're
Okay.
up. Good catch. Being honest.
I am going to. I don't like this option. Sure.
Yeah?
We're gonna charge and do poison spray again.
Alrighty.
Hello.
It's
There we
me. No, it's not me. I'm not the problem.
I was on ruler still.
Ruler.
It's fine. So we're gonna do poison spray again. Do. That is my inventory.
Alrighty. That is going to be a 14 to save.
14 to save against my. What is my save DC right now? I forgot.
You must succeed a Constitution saving throw, and your spell DC is going to
13
be
is my DC right now.
No! God!
Okay. Still no bonus action.
Oh yeah, it saves completely. You see, as you put out your Ecker, and it just kind of takes its sword and just kind of misdirects the spray as it kind of goes off into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Kreia, you're up. All right. Cool. I'm glad I didn't end up using that spell slot because I'm going to need it later. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and do a second level healing word on Adrian. So that's
nice.
2d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So that's 2d4 plus 3. Come on, d4s for my Dragonlord bud. That is 6 plus 3 for 9. So Adrian, you come back with 9 hit points, and then I'm going to bonus or that was my bonus action. We love a bonus action heal. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a cantrip and do Vicious Mockery on Diswan.
Okay.
So I'll put that in the thing so you can make your saving throw.
That is a 7.
Okay.
Mockerize
nice.
me.
Kreia is getting all the insults in today.
I know, like this never happens, and so I'm like, Vicious Mockery fails so often that I am
feel like you should
entirely unprepared.
Insult me like it's 1959.
First off, 1959 and 1750 and 1559 are two very different years. Though, if you really want me to pull out,
I just remember it was numbers.
And somebody like Shakespeare was in the 60s.
I actually have 2 books that have Shakespearean insults. I also have The Bard's Guide to Abuses and Affronts, which is part of a little mini set. For those of you who don't know, I'm a massive Shakespeare nerd. I have I have more of Hamlet memorized than I probably even am aware of.
Can't confirm.
It says so much about you.
It truly does. So
do it.
My mockery for this is, there is no more faith in thee than in a stewed prune.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Diana just goes, damn!
From Henry IV, Part 1.
What is that damage?
That damage is, because I didn't roll it because I was thinking about Shakespeare.
I can't roll.
That's a tasty 2 damage, but it does have disadvantage. It does have disadvantage on its next attack roll that it makes before the end of its next turn.
Which
Alrighty.
centaur was that on?
The one on the right.
The
Gotcha.
one on the right.
The centaur in front of Diana is going to go for the pike attacks. It is going to make its first attack at 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's going to do a 10 points of piercing damage.
Ow! All right.
As it rears up with its hooves to make its second attack for a 14 to hit.
That misses.
So you see as it kind of takes its pike, leans down into you, and then it goes to rear up, but the second it rears up, you take your sword and just hit it right against the hoof of their foot, making them kind of like a little off balance. As the centaur over here is going to do something I haven't done yet.
Diana, you're still under battle cry, right?
No, battle cry dropped. I can bonus action battle cry again, but battle cry drops when I get hit. So when I got hit by that arrow and took resistance, the battle cry then dropped, but on my next turn I can bonus action it again.
So you took that full 10 instead of half.
I sure did.
It's going to run up towards Tatiana, and it is not 30 feet. It is 20 feet. And so they do not get charge. But they are going to run up. I tried to kill you. They're going to run up with their pike and attack at disadvantage for an 11 to hit.
Nope.
And with their hooves for a 18 to hit.
Barely.
Is your AC? Isn't your AC 18?
My AC is 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, dang. You're gonna take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it takes its hoof right across your face.
Oh, you cut up my moneymaker. Damn.
Motherfucker. That is a beautiful face.
Tatiana, it is your turn.
God, all right, we're gonna trade blow for blow. Bonus action spiritual weapon, and then we'll just follow that up by a swing at the claymore.
You got this. I believe in you. Nobody's gonna knock you down.
So
Don't
that
curse us in this way.
Okay, nice.
is
I'm an innocent sheep.
You're something.
Roll deception.
With disadvantage.
Also, thank you for the Billy Joel stuck in my head now.
9. Did it work? Wait, I'm the GM. I make the DC. The DC was 1. I did it.
Aha! Oh, well, then in that case, I pass with flying colors. There's a 14 hit.
A 14 absolutely hits.
Cool. So 14 for the claymore, and then a 14 for the spiritual weapon.
All right, those both hit.
I will take the happy dice noises. Oh my god, my back is in so much pain.
Tati's in chat for Tati's back, please.
Oh my god, like I just want to like
so much from carrying
My
this
back
40.
pain.
listen,
It hurts.
listen, back pain is no joke.
Yeah.
Truly is not. I do hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, my guy. Okay, I want, because I got good with the flower dice that Randall gifted me.
Ha
Okay, so for the claymore, we're gonna slash right down the chest for max damage again.
Amazing.
Thank you, flower dice.
How much is that?
And 8 points. 8 points of slashing damage, and then we're gonna follow that up with 7 plus 4 for 11 points of force damage.
Damn.
As essentially, because you made this super easy on me. The spiritual weapon came with me, and then you closed the gap and it kicked me in the face, which was just not very nice. And I'm just gonna like, and almost like a big in like shadow movement. My spiritual weapon is like that big fantastical claymore that Tatiana dreams of, and in like shadow movement she's gonna bring it up over. I'm trying to like, okay, yeah, so she's gonna bring it up and she's just gonna slash it from right to left as the spiritual weapon comes behind it and essentially just like trails 2 massive parallel lines down its chest.
Amazing. Phenomenally done. And
Ow.
it looks pretty hurt. Diana, you're up.
Yeah.
So with the help of my little friend, I get advantage on my 2 attacks.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That is going to be a 21 to hit on the first attack.
That hits.
Full damage, 9 slashing plus 5 hunter's mark. So that is 13 damage on the first hit. Second hit, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Came out of the tray. 5 slashing damage and 4 hunter's mark for 9 damage. You see Diana kind of looks back at Tati and very kind of emboldened by seeing what my friend is doing. And just going, all right, no, I can do this. We can do this. And I just go twice. And as a bonus action, I'm going to, you hear me yell, Prostasia again, and go back into an Amazon, into my battle cry frenzy, just hair blowing in the wind as if I had a Beyonce fan. Just let me have
Yes.
this, okay? Just let me have this. Every time Diana goes into a rage, just beautiful flowing locks.
I love it.
Oread nymph looking hot because all of my D&D characters are hot, I guess. And then my little guy is going to attack with
The
advantage. That is, thank God for advantage, because one of those was nat 1, but the other one is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
For a whopping total of 5 damage. Actually, sorry, that was 22 to hit. I know it makes a huge difference, but that's 5 damage, and again, cannot take opportunity attacks. As you
Okay.
know, Diana goes, and the Stimpy and like mimicry of Diana just goes,
The centaur kind of kneels down on one leg, and it takes its sword to kind of steady itself as it kind of gets back up on its leg after the
Your
barrage of attacks.
Titan is nothing in comparison to the gods that my friends follow.
He just looks at you, and with the most anger goes, "Praise Sidon."
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Adrian.
Awesome.
Who's back
so, yeah, I kind of shake it off. It's like, didn't technically die that time. And gonna move over here. I feel like kind of like goes up for a sprint and goes in for the stab.
Absolutely, go for it. What we get? What we get?
22 to hit.
That hits.
And with sneak attack, that's gonna be wow. Just 1 on the die. Let's hope sneak attack does better. That's better.
It did do better.
12 total.
You see as Adrian kind of runs around to the side of it and just starts nailing into it with a spear. That is that centaur's turn. The centaur is going.
I have a bonus action. That was
go for it.
The centaur in front of Tati. I'm gonna use clever as the gods.
Alrighty.
So
Attributes.
Tati's just like, yeah, this guy came and kicked me in the face.
It's gonna be a natural 1 for 2.
awesome. So Adrian, like in a rare moment of clarity, is gonna call out, "Go behind the ankles. It'll take it down, and we'll be able to kick you in the face." Just going in for like. It's like, this is oddly weird for me. Voice in the back of his head, "You've got this. Hold on to this energy. Don't be an idiot again."
With the spear in its side, it's gonna look straight down at Cal, who's just right in front of it in this moment.
Cal, no.
And it's gonna take its pike, and go for a large swing for a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
That's going to be 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Rebuke of the talisman.
Ooh.
When the wearer of your talisman is hit by an attacker, you can use your reaction to deal psychic damage to the attacker equal to your charisma modifier being 3 and push it up to 15 feet away from the talisman's wearer.
Okay. So how much damage is that?
3 psychic damage.
3 psychic. Okay. It's going to take 3 damage. And then are you pushing it?
Yes.
5, 15. As you see, it gets pushed back. Adrian, make me that attack of opportunity.
And I also get an attack of opportunity, right?
No, because your reaction.
Do I have to use a reaction to attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
okay.
because your reaction was the talisman.
What was that damage I took?
14.
14, thank you.
It maxed on its face.
Since it was getting pushed out of the way, will I get advantage on this one?
No. You're not flanking, so you don't get advantage.
Gotcha. That's going to be 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 damage.
You see as Adrian's spear gets pulled out as you push it, and it kind of glides along the edge of the blade as it gets pulled out and slices its side open. Cal, it is now your turn.
All right. I need to check where I'm at. Ooh, can I have pushed it 5 less feet?
Yeah. Oh.
I wasn't looking at the map. That's my bad.
The gas on the side is just a little bit smaller now.
Going to move here and cast my...
You guys are doing so good, by the way.
Brain.
Thanks.
Arms of Hadar.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good spell.
Dark energy drips from Kelix's pendant, flowing down their arms as they thrust their hands towards the ground. Inky tendrils raising up from the surrounding ground and water and go to bash the 2 centaurs that are within 10 feet of them. All creatures or enemy creatures, all creatures have to make a strength saving throw within 10 feet of Cal.
That's going to be me, isn't it?
That is going to be Adrian and Diana as well.
I was hoping that you guys would be on the outside of the thing, and I was like, there's just barely not enough space.
I'm laughing because I just imagine Diana going, "Oh, that's amazing! What is happening?" Strength save.
The one in the water failed. The one on land did not.
That's
hilarious.
That is a 22 to save.
That saves.
That saves against 13.
Adrian, make me a strength save.
I know. I'm doing things. 1 second. I'm not. Why is it not pulling up?
You can always just click on it in chat.
Okay.
And I can make one for you if you like in chat. If you.
Yeah, please do, because I am a caveman. This is what you get for bringing a himbo.
Natural 20 on that.
Nice.
You got a good roll for Adrian.
So mine is 1 too, so it's a 19. But
is that a doohickey?
Huh?
Is that a verse?
Is that a verse?
On a nat 20 save?
I was muted, but yes. Hubris. I'm declaring that I am writing a verse, and that's actually really good because now I have 5 verses. And so if you have one of my bardics, you cannot roll below a 2.
Nice.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right,
and as I get more, we get more cool things for my bardics.
Roll that damage. Roll that damage.
Yes. All right.
Turk is in chat saying that he's willing to support you, but he wants more support than just words. 6 points of damage, so that's 6 points to the one in the water, and everyone else takes 3.
Yes. Also, for any who failed their save, you cannot take reactions until after your next turn.
Okay. You do see the one on land as the hands come up, fall to the ground as it kind of pierces open some of the wounds that have been accumulating on its side. That one is now dead.
Your blood shall flow to Calcia.
Your mom dresses you weird.
Let Cal have a moment, Adrian.
You see as the body actually starts to sink into the ground as you say that it goes to Calcia, and it turns into this black ichor that kind of seeps into the ground and dissipates. Its body and bones dissipating, leaving only just its weapons behind, its pike.
Sorry, Cherney, for those of us, for Adrian and me, did we take damage as well, even though we succeeded?
3
you
points.
took 3.
3
so you
damage.
took half damage, 3 necrotic damage, and you take no other lasting effects.
Sorry, I just my brain decided to go over there for a moment. Appreciate you.
Kreia, you're up with the centaur on deck, the one next to Tati.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Bane on the yep.
Go
on both
for
of
it.
them. Both of them. Give me those charisma saving throws.
I believe in you, centaurs. That's an 11.
Nope.
That's a
Please, someone clip that.
Oh my god!
dang it!
I believe in you, centaurs. That's 11.
They are both banged.
Nope. They must continue. They now need to subtract those d4s every time they make an attack roll or saving throw.
Kreia truly is king of the rock.
Crazy.
I am.
Killing it with these today.
Seriously.
What else you
Once I
got?
switched up my spells, I was like, God damn. And then I'm gonna Bardic Adrian.
Alrighty. So the centaur that is in front of Tati is just gonna look down and go, "Pity you worship the wrong gods," which you can't hear because you still have stuff in your ears, and is gonna throw a pike in you.
Okay.
And I will. That is a -4 for 18 to hit.
Barely.
Barely hits. That's going to be 7 points of piercing damage as it takes its hoof and goes for your knee. And that's not gonna happen. That's a 10 to hit.
No.
As it goes to stomp your knee, you just pick your leg up and it just stomps the ground real loud, kind of shakes. Kreia, you kind of feel as the rock kind of like moves from side to side for just a moment. And then it's gonna be Tatiana. You're up.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're gonna roll right back at it again for bonus action with the weapon and the spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
2 sword slash.
How does a 23 sound?
23 sounds crappy, but go ahead, go for it. I live your life.
Live my life, perfect. And then another 14.
It works too.
You were rolling with advantage, right?
No, I'm not, but I will.
Roll advantage on that one. That one is still, yes, correct. Good catch.
No, I mean they're higher rolls, but
well, you highly hit it. I don't know. So
I highly hit it.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Let me do this again. Oh.
Barbarian, welcome in. How you doing?
German. That's one of my friends.
How much damage does my beautiful centaur take?
Your beautiful centaur takes max damage.
Which is?
8 from the claymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then spiritual weapon is another 8 plus 4 for 12 points. So a total of 20 points of slashing and force damage.
As you just cleave into this centaur, it starts. Blood is just kind of like gushing everywhere. It's looking really rough, and it just kind of takes its pike and just stomps it into the ground, and looks at you angry because it can't do it. It doesn't have any reactions. Diana, you're up.
I think as I run past Tati. I say, "You don't mind if I help with this one, do you?" And I kind of give an awkward wink. You know, when someone's trying to wink, but it's more like.
I just imagine Legolas and fucking Aragorn. That's 1. That's 2.
Gimli and Legolas for sure.
Yeah.
Diana, the 2 Tulls attacking the centaur. And I'm gonna go and make 2 attacks with advantage. Thank you, Tati, for flanking.
Whoop its ass!
That's a 12 to hit.
12 just hits.
Yes, that's its AC!
Nice! Does have a 12 AC.
Oh, I should have done bonus action Hunter's Mark first. Well, too bad. Sucks for me. That's 4 slashing. And then I'm going to do...
as you do your slash across it, you hit it in just the right area, remembering Adrian's wise, because you did get advantage on that. I'm not sure if you took that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
As you hit the back of its hoof, and it just kind of curls over, knocks over to the ground, and just lays there limp. It is dead.
Good advice, Adrian.
Cuts fucking tendons.
You needed 4. It was 4 exactly.
So instead of doing an offhand attack as my bonus action, because hopefully I have not been doing Hunter's Mark and an offhand attack, because that would be bad, because those are both bonus actions. And if I have, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. But all good. I'm going to go ahead and bonus action move my Hunter's Mark, because the other guy died, to the only centaur still there. That is Diana's turn. The Stimfey is Aaron's going to do what Aaron's going to do. With his lack of egg and cheese, he is going to fly. I'm sorry, Evelyn. It was just too good. And I can't move him, but he will go over there.
You can move him now.
Thank you. He's gonna attack. Just flat. You flat attack.
Go for it.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
4 damage, and he can.
Diana, can you please tell me how you finish this last?
So I don't, but the little guy does.
Yes.
You see, Aaron, this little mechanical bird was just born or made basically today. Flies at this centaur and just rakes its metal talons right across the jugular. Just brutally serrates the jugular, and as it bleeds out, it very quietly flies back over to Diana and just
as its neck is torn open, it falls over into the ocean or into the river, and it starts kind of just like lays on top of a few rocks, and you see kind of the blood trail lead down the river. You are going to be out of combat.
Hell yeah!
Woo! Creighton
Adrian's still-
jumps up and down on the little rock. Like, woo, we did it.
well
Adrian's
done,
still has the
everyone.
earplugs in, turning around to stab, just like, did we win?
Well, I
We
don't
did
know.
it. We won. Well, we don't fully know that yet. We still have to wait here till morning. We still have to hang out, wait till morning. You know, all that jazz. Something else could show up. Let's hope not, cause. And they look at they. You see, like the gears turning in their little heads as they think about how many spell slots they have left, and how there's not many. Yeah.
You hear
We
from
just
the
have to-
side an erupting of roars and clapping from the onlookers who have seen this display of mastery as you guys have all kind of managed to defeat a lot of what's going on here.
I think
Diana.
there's a moment where, you know, Diana almost like absorbs the applause and just goes, business. And I'm going to go over and I'd like to inspect the bodies just to see if there are like any potions, anything that we can. I'm going to loot the corpses. All right, Randall? I'm going to loot the
Absolutely.
corpses.
Loot the bitches.
Go
Hell
for
yeah.
it. Make me.
Let it happen.
So you couldn't get to the one in the water.
No.
But the two that were on land. Just go ahead and make me an investigation on that one.
Oh, I'm so good at investigation.
Cal, you might have
Cal is
something.
also moving between the two, but with a different purpose in mind, collecting a bit of the blood and pressing it to their locket, to
Okay.
the inside of the locket as a tribute.
You see as you kind of like kneel down and kind of pull some of that into your locket. Tatiana.
I'd like to just cast healing word on my face.
No.
Go for it. Go
Because
for it.
you have assaulted me in the worst possible way. But literally, I'm just gonna like open my hand with a tiny little lotus flower and just like splay it on my cheek and run it down the side, and it's like stitches itself shut.
Diana, what'd you get on that roll?
So the roll was a 18, actually. And also, I wanted to ask Cal, are you doing this blood thing stealthily, or do we just see you doing it? I'm gonna make you see I look over at you, and I'm gonna make a note to talk to you about that later, because what? But I got an 18
Cal's
on my...
eyes are still fully black, by the way.
Ooh, fun. I think Kreia, you're still pretty close to me, and I look up at you with a look of like, and I kind of gesture my head a little bit at Cal, but I did get an 18 on that investigation check.
You find the two pikes that they had, but nothing else on them.
Does anyone want the pike?
No.
All right. They don't have anything else, unfortunately. Cal, what are you doing?
What about the bows?
Yeah, the longbows as well.
Okay.
No,
So there's
maybe.
2 pikes and 2 bows.
I already have a longbow. Cal,
know.
what are you doing?
Paying tribute.
Oh, I thought you were getting spell components.
Right. Spell components?
Yeah, sometimes, and I hold up my bleeding hand. Yeah, sometimes you need a little bit of blood.
I think I only have one spell that needs something, but it's not blood. I think the only spell I have that needs something is a morsel of food.
Yeah, sometimes you need a little bit of blood. You know, magic is complicated. Sometimes you need blood. Sometimes you need, like, a little bit of, like, dirt from a place where lightning has struck. Sometimes you need, like, real expensive gems. There's some spells out there, let me tell you, they cost a lot of money and are very
I'll tell you
powerful.
what.
Yeah, I can't do any of them, and I don't think I don't think that's in my wheelhouse. But
I have. Go ahead,
Just
Adrian.
make sure after we're done with all this, you know, if we survive, get some orange juice and cookies. That you probably shouldn't be doing that a lot.
Oh no, it's only like a couple of drops. Like it's fine. I just see, it's all fine now.
Now, what do you said? You said that name, the name again, Calcia. The tribute to her.
Yes.
Adrian,
Has anybody seen John Wick?
No.
No.
Do you remember how they do the contracts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so Cal is like swiping their thumb through the blood and printing it onto the inside of their locket, or onto the side of their locket, not the inside of their locket. That's a different thing.
Oh, I thought you were like collecting like a little vial of blood.
No, just I think I just look over.
It looks very haphazard. Especially for anybody who has practiced religion. Cal does not have like a practice in this. It is very much just Cal trying to do the thing that they think is appropriate.
Right. Is everyone all right? Does anyone need I think I have a capability for a little bit of help if anyone needs it.
I think for now we should just...
Yeah.
I think for now we should try to, you know, rest. If we can rest for at least an hour, that should help us, in case more stuff shows up. But
Agreed.
For now, I think we just chill here. I think we just wait.
I immediately sit with my back against the rock and I kind of look up at Kreia and I go, I could get used to you being taller than me.
You know, where I come from, I'm actually pretty tall.
I think you compared to the other people in the old wood?
No, because the old wood is just where I go to like gather stuff. No, the satyrs are out in the we're out in the plains. And yeah, I'm like, it's weird to go be in regulars and to go be in with the rest of the people because suddenly I'm very small and I was not accustomed to that for a very long time. I was used to being I'm tall where I come from. But out here, I'm just a little guy. Yeah.
On Thetis, I was not one of the tallest ones. I think that a couple of the Amazons must have been almost 7 feet. There's some formidable warriors out there, though I think I look over at Tati and then Adrian and then Cal and you. I go, though I think you would put many of them to shame with your display today.
I just hope everyone had fun.
Sure, Adrian, fun. That's what it was.
As you guys continue your banter, 5 minutes pass by. What feels like 5 minutes turns to 10, to 20, to 30, to an hour. And time just seems to kind of go on as you guys sit on this rock covered in blood. Some of your own, some not of your own. And it is early morning at this point.
Can we have taken a short rest?
Yes.
Thank you.
Cal would have spent some of that time meditating, basically, for lack of a better word.
As you guys take a moment to just sit and wait, and everyone watches you throughout the night, but the crowd slowly dissipates as you all are on this rock for quite some time. Even Pythor himself returns to his palace when it gets late enough, knowing that you probably have things handled. Only a few are left that stay the night, a bunch of more of the younger folk who couldn't miss you making it through the night. And it hits just about dawn at about 6 a.m. and you see the sun start to caress over the horizon. And one of the kids gets up and goes, "They did it! They did it! Go let everyone know! Sound the horn! No one's ever survived!" And they just book off, going, and you hear at about 5 minutes later, just the horns of the town start ringing.
We did it.
We did. Well, we can check that off of our list. This isn't the right notebook. It's in a different notebook because my other notebook's filled up. We can check saving the princess off our list.
Nice.
I think I sit next to Adrian. I think I've kind of been sitting and chatting with Adrian and like going around throughout the night, just chatting with each person. And I'm sitting next to Adrian. I kind of nudge him and I go, "So are we going to go pay your friend a visit, huh? This Gaius?"
Yes. There's no other way to say it. I'm going to kill him.
I don't
I'll
know.
help.
I think we need to let Tati get the first blow at least.
No, it's going to be one circle, and everyone gets one hit at a time, bouncing between each person until there's not much left. And we're going to save his dragon.
Should we like draw cards to see like what order we go in?
Oh no, I go first. It's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Tati at least gets first. Then we can draw the cards.
And then the rest of us draw. Like, yeah.
In this moment, you see coming down the front gate of Astoria down to the river's edge, the Princess Anora in a blue gown, kind of hands across their chest. "So I see you've managed to save me, I guess."
It wasn't, Princess. I kind of bow my head. It wasn't really about saving you, though that was a perk. We cannot let them think they have control of this city. We cannot let them win.
It's not about your life, it's about their lives.
Yours is a benefit, for sure, but what my friend said...
I will have to, I'll take that as a compliment. And I appreciate it. Albeit I didn't ask for it. Perhaps this was a blessing in disguise, and you truly are helpful, and I appreciate it. Father will want to see you guys.
That's great. You realize that this sacrifice was not about you. You're being used as a pawn in the game of some greater political scheme.
I know.
Doing this wasn't never, in my personal opinion, I'll let my friends speak for themselves. Doing this was never about saving specifically you. It was about saving your home and your people.
If you 5 truly are this prophesied heroes, I would have thrown myself in front for you guys. If you are to truly be our savior, then my life for this city and your life for the whole world, it was reckless, but I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you survived.
I'm glad you did.
Just keep giving hope to the people, okay? Because that's why they wanted to kill you. Because they wanted to, yeah.
They adore you, Anora.
Well, I am a lot nicer than my father.
I kind of look at Cal when she says this.
Anyway, he is expecting us. You guys are free to step off the island. You have fulfilled your contract and survived the night.
Tati, do you need help with not getting any of the nice clothes wet? Should I hold anything or?
I'm already bloody, so nope. At this point, we're just dirty.
All right.
We're just dirty right now.
We're just dirty. Put that on a box.
That's going on a t-shirt. What are you talking about?
Seriously.
I would like the first
Magic
t-shirt
Academy, we're just dirty.
We're just dirty.
More needs to be the model for that one for sure. I think as we're walking,
At some point before we get out, during that time of respite, I had to double check that nobody grabbed the weapons. Cal will grab the pikes and the longbows from the centaurs and put them into the canvas bag that we stashed our weapons in.
Okay.
And bring it with them.
Okay. Sounds good. Note that down. Anora walks very slowly off up the hills of Astoria, and as you kind of go through the town, you are greeted by a bunch of people who kind of give a simple clap, or some that wish to kind of come up and shake your hand. You guys were wonderful. I can't believe you did it. You saved us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anytime. It's our job. We're not doing it to get thanked. We're doing it because it's what we have to do.
Oh, cool and humble.
The first person tries to come shake Adrian's hand, he's just going to look at it and put a rock in it.
If at any point anyone feels uncomfortable, they may feel free to tap Kreia on the shoulder, and Kreia will intervene on the handshakes and talking to people as much as anyone needs.
Diana does that at least 3 times.
Do it as many times as you want.
Just like and Diana's like, and like Diana, the first few times like yes, good, and then slowly just like Kreia.
As you guys head up the hill towards the palace, you see King Pythor is talking to a halfling. Is that right? No, he's talking to one of the humans and kind of goes, yes, I completely understand. We'll get it looked into. Yes, I know. We're keeping an eye on there. We've put a little bit more guards on the southern gates. We're gonna send a scouting party down there once we have some time. But I have to celebrate. And the man looking back at him goes, please, take your time. But at the same time, don't take your time. I'm just find them, okay? And he kind of walks off, and Pythor looks over, grabs a large cup filled with ale, sips it back, and greets you all with this bone-crushing hug and painful slap on the back as he goes to like grab. He goes in actually to grab Cal for a big hug, and as he like collapses his hands on you and pulls off, he then reaches back and slaps Adrian on the back. Warriors of the prophecy, you have my eternal gratitude. There was a time that I would have been taken to the fields to battle the Centaur army single-handedly, but alas, I fear my fighting days are behind me. Perhaps it's time to officially retire my hammer. And he kind of has a little bit of a look at you, Cal. And he rushes over behind his throne and pulls out his old hammer, Pythor's hammer. And he holds it out to you, Cal.
Thank you for honoring your oath.
I'm a man of honor. I honor all of my oaths.
Speaking of which, I'm sorry. You said you could help me.
Yes, you are looking for a way back home, but
There are gems I need to find, things, something.
yes, you're looking for a treasure, a unique treasure. You need to find it. The last person to have it was Estor Arcleander. He was commanded the Ultros, a ship. I don't know where it is, but
Thank you.
absolutely.
Estor Arcleander.
You know about him.
The Arcleander to Tipsy does sound familiar. Was that someone in the tombs?
It was someone in the tombs.
It sure were. Was that him? Estor Arcleander?
Who's him?
Sorry, Estor Arcleander is the one that was in the tombs?
No. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to tell you the wrong information.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
There's like 50 names that were down there.
So many
Thank
names.
you, Journey. It's in our video ninja chat.
You're the best. It is him.
Yes, Oathsworn of Arcurania.
So that time shines fast.
Never.
Just as a reminder, he was the man that was depicted slaughtering unarmed dryads and satyrs in a gory detail.
Oh, great. I hate him.
Guy.
As soon as I think Diana puts the words together and goes, now I really need to get that.
Would you like me to read the passage so you have a reminder?
Yeah, go for it. I know that Diana definitely has a bad taste in her mouth about this guy and is like, if I can take his treasures and that his spirit can't have it, amazing. I'll give it to me.
So this one says, disturbing images adorn the walls of this tomb rather than heroic battles. The carvings largely depict a man slaughtering unarmed dryads and satyrs in gory detail. Clear pain and fear marks the victim's face. In the panel, his dragon companion appears to beg for mercy on behalf of the group of the nearby creatures. A blood-red marble sarcophagus bearing the same man's image sits in the center of the room.
So we like Arcurania. We don't like him. Got it. And he was the last one who had the treasure. Okay. Well, that's going to make it all the sweeter when I can take it from him. He did not
We have to go to an island. We'll have to find a boat anyways.
True.
The Ultros has not been found in years. It was the boat that's it. I would be surprised if it's still up and running, to be completely honest.
Sounds like a challenge, doesn't it, Kreia?
Sounds like something.
Look, I think it could be a good test of strength and endurance and patience to see if we can find it. I'm always saying that physical training is just as steep as mental training, and I am rambling again. And I step back and look really awkward.
I think, if I remember correctly, the Ultros, rumor has it, it's a ghost ship nowadays, but... Okay.
I look up from my awkward. Thank you.
Anything else I can help you all with? And he starts handing you guys some drinks. If you don't take them, it just sets down in front of you.
I had a question about, do you know where the island of Yonder is? I know it's to the south, but do you know any more specifics?
The Forgotten Sea.
Presumably.
Let me pull up things so that I don't misspeak, because I will.
We're asking you lore questions now.
It's good. I love it. I will always find the answer for you. So, does it not?
Yes.
It resides down in the Forgotten Sea, but as far as getting to the specific island, no one has really traveled by sea for a while. The Lord of Storms, Sidon, of course, isn't quite forthcoming with his allowance of people to explore down there. Most ships that go out there sink.
Okay. That's
All the more reason to gain control of a ghost ship.
true. Ghost ship. Scary seas. Mysterious island.
Well, you have my hammer, which should prove useful, and the band of centaurs that was up on the north have long been dispersed. When Gaius left, they agreed to our honor, and they are gone now. So the northern gates are open for you to leave and go as you please.
Cal is going to hold up the canvas bag that holds the centaur's weapons in it and offer it out to Pythor.
You want me to have these weapons?
If for nothing else, you might be able to offer them in honoring of their fallen comrades. It won't solidify a peace, but it shows goodwill against strong warriors.
That's pretty good advice for someone who's not seen a day in office. I will I'll sit on it for a while. And he takes the bag and kind of puts it beside his throne for a moment. Adrian?
I'm kind of having the Wizard of Oz. I don't know if you have anything in that bag for me, mister. But, he's going to step up. You've already given so much. I have a bit of a personal request. Would you know or have a network of how we can find where Gaius lives? His home, specifically.
I believe he lives in the Isle of Yonder.
Oh yeah, you guys couldn't hear that because y'all had the wax in your ears. When his dragon came in and he hopped on and went away, he said something about going to the Isle of Yonder. So that's why I ask. I assume that's his home.
That's why you were asking.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you did that
be,
beeswax.
I knew this. Bye.
Adrian, get back here.
Sorry, that's my bee, guys.
We were a little preoccupied.
True.
So, speaking of islands, my friend here, and I gestured to Tati, one time told me about Scorpion Island. Is that something you know? Anything close to this other isle?
The Forgotten Sea is tough to navigate. Often relying on constellations to get from island to island. They seem to shift and move as if the hands of Kentaman moves them himself. So I don't know the exact location, but hopefully you have a keen eye out on the sea, and whatever gods can reach you out there, bless you.
Your calyx I hope you understand how important they are, how good they are, how important they are. They one time told me they were surprised that I did not follow you. To which I say, it's because I follow Cal.
I made a promise to Corentina. Promise to keep them away, out of danger. It's not my wish for them to get back into danger.
should maybe tell them. And I kind of step away.
And as you kind of step, he just kind of looks and goes, in due time.
And I walk back to kind of hang back with Adrian and give everyone their space.
Well, if you have anything else, you know where to find me. I'm going to go celebrate.
One last question.
What is it?
Never mind. I immediately forgot.
Oh no!
My presence, I know.
During the celebration,
Ew.
is Anora
You're my friend's
around?
dad.
Ew, ew, Dad.
You're my friend's dad. Don't be weird.
Cal, your dad's being weird again.
I had absolutely no idea what was going on in the worst possible way.
What's up, Cal?
I thought it was a constant state. I didn't know it was again.
Tatiana.
Do we get anything for fulfilling our oaths?
got a hammer.
Cal and Diana had a reward at their oath, but you do not gain something for an oath. An oath is merely a pact.
That's what
For
I wanted.
yours, yeah, you don't really get anything.
I don't want anything. It's been a hot minute
madly in
since I
love with
read
you.
this.
No,
Oh, fuck.
you want all of your NPCs to fall in love with Bonnie. We know this. Just go make out. God.
I mean, listen, like I'll date your NPC. I'll date Pythor, but I don't know if
I have not
Cal's
planned
ready
his
for a
arc.
stepmom.
Go for it. I don't think you're ready for Hexia.
I don't think I am either.
Yeah,
Why
no one-
all of the NPCs think I'm hot.
Apparently, Diana's just over here going like, "That's my friend."
Pythor, with that, cheers you and takes his leave out of the hall.
Is Anora around by any chance?
She was kind of at the entrance, and as kind of ushered you in and stood by the entrance, and is still kind of just standing there.
I'd like to go quickly pay my respects to her, and all I do is so during our long stay on the island, I definitely made like a little something out of leather because we had time to kill.
Absolutely.
We put all my leather stuff in there. It makes sense. And I go over to her and I go, "You had me thinking with your art that you made, the breakable urns that you put back together.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes if they are feeling weak," and I pull out what's essentially, I got inspired by Ren Fair. They have cup corsets, and you see this little kind of like, almost like a little corset kind of leather adornment to go around the jar. And I go, "For when maybe it does not feel quite strong enough," and I give it to her.
This is adorable. When did you make this?
We had some time to kill on the island.
I just put the cup right into it, or
You put it, and I kind of show her how to like lace it up in the back with the little leather tassels, and just know that you are worth fighting for, princess.
I appreciate it. You stay safe out there.
Do my best. Because I will say, this came from, I just loved that scene with the pots. It just made me really happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
What are you guys doing at this point?
Cal is going to go talk to Anora as well.
Again, I'm just like, oh, look at the time with my watch.
Sundial.
Wrist sundials.
Exactly.
See, from the position of the sun, it's time for me to fuck off.
I can tell that it's.
Cal.
You're going to be all right.
Let's hope that Father lays back on the drinking, and I think I'll be fine. But living another day, I'm definitely coming to terms with the extremity of the battles to come.
Kreia was right. This is your city. The people look to you, not only for leadership, but also to set their own tone.
Well, if Father is retiring his hammer, perhaps he'll allow me to take more of a forward lean.
I hope so. You can still lead without being at the forefront. You have a city full of people who are willing to fight for you. They don't yet know how.
Well, if the end of the Oath of Peace is truly coming to an end, perhaps it's time to reinvigorate the spirit of war in the city. Train some more guards, and if the time does come, if we ever have to go to war, heaven forbid, know that Astoria is on your side. You can call upon us if you need.
We may have to. But you and I both know in a singular way that there are times, and these are those times, where anyone may be called to defend themselves, regardless of if they live by the sword or not.
We'll see who volunteers.
And Cal will step away.
May Pythor bless you on your journey.
And you.
And with that, she kind of tightens her hand on the cup corset and kind of smiles and heads down the hallway to her room.
Well, folks, we had a long, difficult night. I think we deserve to join in a little bit of festivity. We absolutely could have died. I know I was in fierce denial about that, but we totally could have. And we didn't, because we're badass. So here, I think it would behoove us to maybe all go out and have a little fun together.
You know what?
And then take a nice long rest, and then tomorrow we can fucking go to the mithril mines. Next steps, things like that. After that, we go to the Old Wood. We definitely need to go to Mitros. We definitely need to find a ghost ship and then find 2 islands in the Forgotten Sea. But that's all stuff for tomorrow. For today, let's celebrate. This is a big victory. We fucking saved a princess. That's
Freya?
pretty goddamn cool.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Would you make me a drink recommendation for someone who does not drink very much?
Do you want a cocktail or do you want a mocktail? Because I got
Ooh.
recommendations for both.
I think cocktail tonight. I think it might be the one exception. You get to me this one time, Kreia.
Don't worry, I'll get you. I got ideas. I got plans. There's stuff that's light. We'll go easy on you.
You guys spend the next day enjoying in libations and celebrations among the people of Astoria, talking to them, getting to know some of them. Some of you a little bit more forwardly than others. Is there any major things that we should accomplish in this day of celebration?
Nothing on my end that I can think of off the top of my head.
Diana, yeah, there you go. Diana immediately gets like buzzed off of one drink. It's great. And does not do her morning pull-ups the next day. Which she regrets.
You guys do absolutely get a free room at the inn. Cal, did you have something?
Yeah. Cal is probably going to be looking around in the crowd as we are going to be out and about celebrating and stuff like that. Cal is sort of continuously distracted, looking for someone in particular in the crowd.
Who are you looking for?
I will send you a message.
What? Secrets?
If I notice you getting distracted, definitely gonna be a little, hey, you looking for someone? Can I help?
Cal is gonna try to brush Kreia off. So please feel free to roll that insight.
Go, Craig, go!
Okay. All right.
Look of audacity on Creia's face.
I think Kreia definitely doesn't think that that's out of character for Kyle, hence the insight check.
Yeah.
I think it's very much like a something going on here. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see what I roll. I don't expect it to go well.
So, what was that sound?
Look in the chat. Magic?
I didn't know there were sounds. It caught me off guard.
Oh my god.
That,
don't see
that
it. What
is the
is
sound
that?
of a natural
Silvery
20.
barbs.
Okay.
Silvery barbs. Roll it
Silvery
again.
barbs is disadvantage.
Roll it again.
Yeah, roll it again, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold on to that advantage for myself. So, yeah, roll it again. Take the lower roll.
Okay. I will add
Dick
my
move,
inspiration
buddy.
because I still have a DM's inspiration, which is a D6. Yeah.
I mean, you got a 19. You only need to get another 1 point before you're above my roll.
But it is a D6, right?
And
I believe
with
so.
your poem, you can't get less than a 2, so that's kind of automatic.
Well, no, because it's not my inspiration. It's the DM inspiration.
mind.
So the DM
Yeah, it's the
inspiration
DM
is still
Inspiration.
the regular inspiration rules. It's only when it's my special ones.
Your special verdict.
Do you want me to roll dice on that search, by the by?
Yes, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Kreia is definitely that one friend of the party. It's like, hey, what you doing? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Listen, you're not going to that alley on your own. Come on, buddy system.
Yeah, because, I mean, the reason Kreia is going to try so hard for this insight check is they want to make sure that their friend is okay. Because,
Yeah.
like, obviously being here and dealing with all the family stuff is a lot. So, like, as much... And even then, there is also just a little bit of nosy curiosity, just a tinge of it on the edges.
So go ahead and approach that again, if you would like.
Hey, you looking for someone? Can I help you out?
No, it's all right. It's just the paranoia.
All right. Well, you know, if you ever need anything, I got your back.
Yeah. I still worry about my name being out there, being known. There was a time before I went to the monastery when people came to the vineyard, started getting really gruff with the farm hands. And nobody knew that I was still in the vineyard that day. They didn't know where I was, so they couldn't tell them where I was. They thought I'd left still. I'd come back from a different side of the property. But I heard them talking. I've had a few run-ins after that, but you never really forget that feeling of being a small child and hearing adult voices say your name with deadly malice.
Yeah, I imagine that's something you can't forget. Well, if it is any consolation, if somebody tries to shake me down, figure out where you are, I'm actually very good at keeping my mouth shut. I know I'm a bit of a loudmouth and I talk a lot, but when it comes to the important stuff, I know when to shut up. So, like I said, I got your back. It's not gonna be easy, whatever it is you're going through. And if you ever get to a point where you want to talk about it, and, you know, you don't have to hold on, you don't have to do things alone. You don't have to hold on to your secrets alone forever. Even if you
Maybe
think you're
someday.
protecting us. Yeah, doesn't have to be today, doesn't have to be tomorrow, doesn't have to be next week, next month, next year. Just, you know, I got your back. No, I'll pat on the shoulder. I don't actually have to reach up that high because you're not that much taller than me.
That's true. Thank you.
Yeah. We all go through shit. We've all been through shit. We're all going through shit. It's been a weird couple of days. Things have been shaken up quite a bit. The world, it looks a lot different now, and that's kind of scary. But if the five of us stick together, gotta believe that we can, you know, we'll get through it. We'll make it happen. And if we don't, we'll die trying.
Yeah. And there's a moment in that conversation that you notice Cal's eyes kind of go out at a distance. And then they just fall back down to the table. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you another little gentle. Again, I don't have to reach up that high, but I'll give you another little gentle shoulder pat. Yeah.
And like, Cal doesn't ever really put down the hammer for like the duration of the day.
You guys spend the rest of your days, the rest of the day. Sorry, I got thrown off.
Did we just retire?
The rest of your day's done. You win.
It's July 11th. Why are fireworks
End of
going
game.
off? Stop.
Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us on Odyssey of the Dragonlords.
We spend the rest of our
We're
days
done.
partying.
Praise Happy.
Yeah.
You spend the night at the tavern, get a long rest in. Please all take a long rest.
Thank you.
Thank God.
And wake up ready to go for the next day. All meeting at the all meeting outside of the front of the tavern. You guys have all gathered, woken up, refreshed, and reinvigorated for the next day.
Woo!
And before you ask me when we're done, no, you did not level up.
I wasn't gonna ask, but damn.
Damn, bro.
I was a little surprised that
gonna-
this event is not a level up event. It is a pretty big milestone, but for the purposes, it is not a milestone to level up.
Yeah, no, that makes that. No, knowing what I do about the way that modules are structured, it doesn't really surprise me because it's not one of our it's not one of our
Not one of your
trials or official tasks. I have a feeling whatever we end up doing in the Mithril Mines might get us a level up. And then maybe the old wood. Because
Are you guys headed off there promptly?
I think we need to see Vulcan.
What are you hoping to talk to Vulcan about?
Well, he said he forged the mithril weapons that Grexus had in the mithril mines. I don't know about any of you, but can you do any blacksmithing?
But what he was saying, I believe, is that if we can clear the way to the Mithril Mines and make them safe again, then he can go and do the work there.
He had said that, yes.
Which was the Centaur army, right?
Yes.
Were we needing to clear the road of anything else?
As far as I'm aware, I think that was
He
the
is
main
looking for you to
threat.
relight the fires because he was there when they were driven out, and the fires have long since been diminished. Not to be
Yes.
specifics.
Yeah. Don't worry, I was getting there, Randall.
Randall.
I'm prepared.
What does that say? It says Light Forge. Yeah, we need to, I mean, the thing he needs us to do is light the forge, but if you have questions that we should ask him before we go up there, then I think it's worth a visit.
A map might be nice. I know that many underground structures might be complex based on the way that folk need to mine.
True. Map would be helpful.
If one is available, or there is someone we can get one from. A guide of some kind.
Yeah. I don't know that there will be much of a guide if the path's been blocked for a long time, but again, I think it's worth asking him. Might as well.
You guys set off to Vulcan's Hall. I almost said Pythor's. Thank God I paused. Vulcan's Hall, as you go to speak to the dwarf that you've come to know and love as the smith of the town. And as you kind of open the door, he seems a lot more cheery and kind of goes, "Oh, if it isn't Vercy's heroes."
Yep, that's us.
Well, what can I do for you?
I gesture to Cal for the questions Cal might have for Vulcan.
Cal is going to hold up Pythor's hammer.
I see you've got Daddy's hammer. I was fine until I looked at Lore.
Well, he retired it.
Fuck you, Lore.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm not the one who said, oh, wow, you have Daddy's hammer.
So, are you intending to go to the mines? Relight the fires?
That is where we're going next. Though we don't know of anyone except you who has been in the mines. So if there is somewhere we can find a lay of the mines, of a map or a guide.
Well, the mines were one of the key instruments of helping us win the war. But it didn't take long before Sidon Lutheria decided that was not appropriate for us to do. I could draw you a map, perhaps, give you a lay about the land. He's going to kind of start scrolling down a little map, which I will give it to you guys after session.
That would be a great help. Thank you. We were told that the Centaur army that was stationed north of the city has since dispersed. So
Yes.
travel should at least be easier.
Tension in the town feels much better. I feel like they're ready to get on with their day. Still be a long drive, and I pray to Pythor that they're not there anymore.
They are not there anymore?
Well,
What's this they you speak of?
what drove us out of the mines? The dwarves all those years ago. The Cerberus, to be exactly, drove us out.
Oh,
Oh, a big ol' three-headed dog.
Diana
Yes.
can't help thinking doggo and then keeps it to herself.
Yeah, those things will they'll ooh, yeah, no. Those things those are big, those are scary.
It was Lutheria herself who helped form the pack with the Fates. They used their magic to breed a terrifying Cerberus hound.
This is Lutheria's doing.
No one else would be so cruel as to murder innocent dwarves. It's the finest forge, and the only one that was able to actually forge out of mithril and adamantine.
Yes.
Well, do you have any information about this Cerberus that might be helpful
No,
to us going up there?
The Dragonlords tried to retake the forge, but at that time the Cerberus had begun to spawn hundreds of death dogs.
Okay.
We were repeatedly driven back out and forced to abandon it entirely.
The Cerberus made other dogs.
Yes.
Oh,
So we got one big. So we go up there. We got the one big Cerberus and a bunch of little death dogs. Okay, Cal, what you thinking?
Randall,
Uh,
would Alka or Tartarus possibly have information about the Cerberus?
Probably not, because this was down in the first war that this was happening. The first war was timelines are fun.
Find a timeline.
This was before the Oath of Peace was sworn, so this is over 500 years ago, roughly about 514 to be exact.
Sure.
Well, are they that old?
It depends. And also based on where they are, they might have archival access. Maybe not first-hand knowledge, but archival knowledge is my hypothesis.
Gotcha. Right now, I would say that they would probably know what Pythor knows as the main accountant of the
Vulcan?
primary source. Vulcan. God dang it.
Look, I know they're brothers, but God. It's almost as if you would mix up twins. Who would do that?
Yeah, I would say that as the primary source, he's kind of like most of the history recounted.
Okay.
Yeah. They might have other rumors, more recent events. But that's all I could give you.
So what do you all think then?
I think we just march up there and do our best. I don't really know what else we can do with. I don't know what else we would do. I mean,
if you bested 3 harpies and 3 centaurs, what's a? Well, I mean, they were Dragonlords, but
what's a big scary 3-headed dog? Yeah, no, that's still something.
I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Is it
appreciated?
Is a Cerberus a monstrosity or a beast?
I would have to look it up, but I'm assuming it's a beast.
Good to freaking know.
Is a fiend.
Dang it. Favorite enemy.
It comes from the depths of hell.
That's a good point, but it was worth a shot. Favorite enemy? No.
Anything else I can help you with?
Thank you for this little guy. And I show him Aaron, who is doing his little preening. He did very well.
Glad he's a service to you all.
Thank you.
Do you know if any of the worshippers of Lutheria travel to the mines or use the mines in any way?
They wouldn't go back there. Unleashing something of that is not Lutheria's something to be worshipped. That was a deal made with the Fates, and the Fates are twisted. I hope you never have to encounter them.
I don't really know who they are. Do any of you know about these Fates?
Could I possibly roll to see if I know anything?
Yeah, do I know anything being of the religious sort?
Yeah,
make me a roll with advantage, and Cray, you can make a roll if you'd like.
Okay.
Tati, are you religious?
I know.
Dice more.
That's only an 11 for me.
No. I'm making the character choice that Diana has no idea.
That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Again, the shirt. We're just dirty now.
Exactly. I know. It's the tagline is Magic Academy. We're dirty. And I need there to be like a snake and a lotus flower because thank you.
See, now I'm reminded of the Colorado red dirt shirts that are dyed with the dirt.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm trying to figure out if we could do a mud run or something as a special event at some point in the future.
Yes.
My God, let's go.
Yes.
Theming.
So, Tatiana, with your role, you have heard of stories of 3 weaving creatures that are known to the Fates. They seem to kind of exist in this weird state of not well known compared to gods, goddesses, and especially the Titans. They're like a hand underneath it all that benefits from the war and always kind of twists and plays with things for their pleasure. They don't have that they don't have any type of allegiance except for their own. And if there's a way to make a joke or be cruel, they will take opportunity of that. Kreia, you have heard of songs of 3 fates, but they're just often depicted as just dark creatures.
Yeah, they're just like 3 dark creatures that, I don't know, have something, they do something with fate, make deals, I don't know.
Terrible weavers of, you guessed it, of your fate. If they think it's gonna be a fun time for them, then they'll twist it however they think is best. And they sort of have They have a stake in everything and nothing at the same time. It's clearly why we don't have as much information. But if they can twist it to make it benefit them, then it will twist and turn until it comes out in their favor and their favor only. The fate is in their hands, if you will.
Well, let's hope we don't piss them off by killing their dog.
I think we can do it. We'll be all right.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Should we set off? I don't know what other preparation we need to do.
I think yes.
Get a big ass steak.
You know, now I want the steak, Tati. Protein's good for workouts, all right?
You guys and me. All right, so you guys.
I would almost think about going to see my old friend Alka, but I don't. It sounds like there's nothing new there. So I suppose all there is to go.
Forward, hoplite soldiers.
Yes, Patty, I had to go there.
And walk with good posture.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
So you guys are headed off to the forge.
We sure are.
Heading out of the north gate, they pull back the gates, opening it up, allowing you to pass through to new and uncharted territories. You start along the long abandoned road, a rocky, overgrown with roots, thorny shrubs. It winds westward along the granite cliffs of Astoria tributary. North of the road are expansive steeps, and beyond that, hazy blue mountains. The sky is gray and cold by the day, but at night the clouds withdraw to reveal a blanket of stars. Who's taking point? Who's taking lead?
Ranger gone a ranger.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me that survival check.
Okay, and you said it was, sorry, what specific terrain is it?
Right now you are headed in some plains along a long road.
Heckin' fine. No advantage then. 15?
15. Okay. As you guys head north, it's about I don't know if I gave you guys time last time, but I'm gonna say it's about a day's journey to get there. And it's about half. You've taken about 6 hours. It's about half of the day right now that you guys have kind of traveled along this very uneventful time. When all of a sudden, you hear in the distance a thunder of hooves coming from the north.
Excuse? I thought they were gone?
Is there anywhere we can hide?
You look around to see a bunch of trees kind of staggered, and it's a little bit kind of this is more towards like the plains of the northern areas. It's a little, trees are sparser, but there are some shrubberies that you might be able to hop into if you so chose.
I'm gonna try to hide behind a tree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide in a bush.
I'm gonna hide in a tree, I guess.
I'm hiding behind Diana.
Don't hide behind me!
What?
All of you make me a stealth check.
Okay, let's see.
Believe it or not, my best skill. Oh, I rolled badly. That is a 12.
Oh, do I still have my bardic?
No, your
Damn
bardic
it.
would have disappeared.
I got a rock.
Oh, well, shit.
I got a 4.
Got a 12.
I got a 6.
All right.
Oh,
so,
we're doing bad.
Adrian, 24.
Oh, the rogue made it. What about you, Cal?
5.
Adrian disappears. The rest of us very visible.
So hiding behind me actually proved to be the best choice.
Well, we all made the wrong choice there.
Clearly.
You all see as these centaurs rise over the horizon and come directly towards you guys, catching a glimpse of Cal with this lowest stealth check, I believe.
No, it was mine.
Kreia with the lowest stealth check.
They just see my furry little butt sticking out of a bush.
Oh my god, we're going full Philatides here.
You hear one of the centaurs bark, "They're there! Go!" And a band of centaurs, you see a dozen mountain men riding in your direction. The riders wear bronze helmets and carry long pikes tied with flowing scarlet ribbons. As the riders draw closer, you realize they aren't riders, but they are centaurs, nomadic warriors with torsos of men and lower bodies of heroes. They surround the entire party in a circular format. Adrian is able to kind of fall back into a bush and disappear for a moment as they look at you all four. Tati.
Can I, because nobody has to know that I can't actually petrify people yet, but can I, like, take my little cap off to reveal my snakes and see if I can't, like, I don't know,
Roll for
flex my
intimidation
muscle?
plus with advantage.
Do a little flex.
Do a little flexi poo.
That's a 19.
19. You see as 12 centaurs surround you, and a 13th comes over the behind some of them, and the 13th one, slightly larger, goes, "Avert your eyes!" And they all kind of look away for a moment and looking at the ground. But at this point, you are surrounded by 12 centaurs.
12 centaurs who can't see me. What do you want?
Where are you off to?
I'm certain that's none of your business.
Sounds like it is now.
We were out here for a stroll. We're just walking. If you wouldn't mind, we would like to continue our walk and you can just be on your way.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh!
I was like, we're getting close to time. I wonder how he's going to cliffhanger.
Yeah, how is he going to cliffhanger this? There's got to be something.
That was good.
Randall loves his cliffhangers.
I adore my cliffhangers. Sometimes it's not always possible. Sometimes it's nice to end on a good note, but
I thought they agreed to be peaceful.
you don't know what's happening yet. So I'm super excited. That was a phenomenal session. Good job on surviving that fight. It was a tough one. And looking at your guys' health, you guys spread out the damage really well and did phenomenal. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you in chat had a lot of heckin' fun. And thank you guys so much for stopping by, JB, with the 2000 to the Evil Short D&D series. We are so excited. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go around and do a quick, where the heck can we find you? Evelyn Sometimes.
You can find me everywhere at Evelyn Sometimes. Twitch and Tumblr, no punctuation, just Evelyn Sometimes. If you want to follow me on Threads, though, just pop a little underscore in the middle of that their username, and there I am.
The Tipsy Tiger.
Hi, you can find me on TikTok, Twitch, and Coffee at the Tipsy Tiger. But if you want to find me on Instagram and Threads, you're going to put a period in between each of the words because someone already had my username. So that is where you can find me doing one-shot commissions. Look, it's summertime. You want to get a beach episode? Let's play.
Sweet and Laura or Bonnie?
I love it. It's summertime. That may be the best thing I've ever heard. Hi, my name is Sweet and Lore, aka Bonnie, or however you choose to. Just don't call me Hey You. You can find me everywhere at Sweet and Lore, including now Threads. No punctuation, no capital letters, no nothing special needed. I will actually be streaming tomorrow. And a little pop-up stream. I'm either going to be playing some Stardew Valley or something else. I haven't quite decided. And you can find me here at Magic Academy every other Saturday running Icewind Dale Rime and the Frost Maiden.
Oh, I forgot to mention this Saturday, Strad Magic Academy. Tune in.
Journey Adventures.
You can find me just about anywhere at Churney Adventures. I have Churney Bog on Twitter, and I am currently on hiatus. But I am apparently not allowed to not say that I do things because I'm on hiatus.
Good
So,
job.
there
Thank
go.
you. We
Proud of
appreciate you.
And Doofus Domain Cleric.
You can find me primarily on TikTok at Doofus Domain Cleric. Find me at the other things at the same username. I will be on Threads as soon as I remember, and Twitch as soon as I quit being a caveman. Reminding you, when in doubt, hide behind the Amazon.
Hi, what's up?
And my name is Magic Sheep or Randall, and you can find me at Magic Sheep over on Twitch, and you can also find me on Instagram where I post selfies sometimes. I have loved this episode. I had a lot of fun, and I'm super excited for Curse of Strahd this Saturday. So make sure to buckle up because we're going after Strahd and Killing Him Session 1. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
We're going after Strahd, literally.
Hey, I said before, if any of you want to try and seduce Strahd, you can shoot your shot.
Please make sure to go ahead and grab those raid emotes as we head off to go raid into someone who is taking a small break so that they can recoup themselves. But they are someone who means a lot to a lot of people in the community, myself included. And I guess we're married or something because like Bachelor happened. So we're going to head out to Hi John, I'm Dad. Make sure to grab those emotes. Say hi. They're awesome. They're playing some Overwatch today. We will see you on Saturday. Remember to love one another, to be kind, and we'll see you very soon.